Hello, and welcome back. And we're enjoying a mindless Monday today. So we're going to be playing some Witchy Life Story. It's the kind of game where it's worth it if you buy it on sale, but I'm going to be totally honest, I have played through it before, and at least for me, not so much worth it if it would have been full price. I got it personally through a Humble Bundle, so that was how I got it, but either way. Also, I was going to shut the shade and kind of like try to reduce glare, but then there was a cat there, and I love Crowley more than I care about glare. So this game can also be played with a controller on the PC, which is actually super cool, so we're going to be playing it with mouse and keyboard today though. So let's start. New game! Yes, I'm fine with that. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright. There we go. So me personally, I just, if given the opportunity to do any pronouns, I do any pronouns because I don't care. There's also none, she, her, she, they, which is also one that I tend to go with, so I'll probably go with that one for just ease of memory. Alright. Bodies. I'm just gonna go with one, and I am a pale mofo. I don't have facial hair, so I'm gonna remove... That's... How did I... Maybe it's... Definitely yes in the freckles. Definitely yes in the tattoos. No on moles. Need to figure out how to get rid of the 5 o'clock shadow. We can do. There we go. I love how the difference between a man and a woman is lips or no lips. You know what? I want me some crazy blue lipstick. And some glitter. Yeah. A little bit of blush. You know? Let's see what kind of... Ooh, we got them soft freckles. Alright, you know what? I am totally not a girly who has soft freckles. I don't have... I wish I had soft freckles. Oh. Alright. I kind of like the long side shave. I actually had this at one point. It didn't go as well for me as it does look on that one. I also love the addition of all the fun colors. Short, messy. Page Boy is so weird. Shag. Alright, so you know what? Simplicity's sake, I'm gonna go with long straight. Let's see if we can get kind of the correct blue. You know what? That is probably the, like, that's at least blue. Alright, so we've got at least blue. So we're gonna go for that. Alright, eyes 1. Alright. anime eyes. I'm like for the big anime eyes. That's a fun one. I also love those because they're the really freaking really face. Ooh, I like the kind of like eyeliner with the winged eyeliner on that one. Though, nope, never mind, I retract my statement. Those are big anime eyes. The first ones are normal anime eyes, because we've got like 3 kinds of anime eyes. We have, I would say like 90s manga anime eyes, which, you can't see it, which is unfortunate. I'm sad now. You're gonna get, well, then you get surprised with anime eyes. Hello, Jedi Demoness. So, since I didn't realize that you can't see the top of the character on here, everyone gets surprised to what they look like, minus they're like the fact that I have long enough hair that, it shows. And I'm gonna have like a different outfit on. Welcome to the creation screen that you can't see. I promise I'll make it quick so that way it actually we can get into the game. But this is Witchy Life's story. I don't mind it. I've played it once. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a game. If you can get it on sale, get it on sale. Sorry, one of the mouths is like that really, really giant like smile. The one that you get in animes, and it amuses me. Alright. Fashion. No hat, no frames. You know what? I do want earrings. So they have some really, really cute earrings, and you're not going to get to see any of them because, surprises apparently. So we're going to start with earrings. But, wait, any features? We got some cool... Got freckles, got the tattoos. Perfect, alright. We have different jumpsuit. No, thank you. Shorts are kind of cute. Western, ruffles, red dress, cape. This one's literally called peplum top, and I just don't understand it. Black dress, crochet outfit, short dress. What? I'm gonna go with shorts. This character is adorable, though. I am here for the adorable. Alright. Also, I apologize that you won't be able to see, like, the upper left section of the screen. It just is what it is. But I am glad you're joining us today, Jay. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, the game autosaves when the sun icon appears in the bottom right corner. I believe in you, game. I believe in your ability to load. Please. There we go. My name is Valaria von Teasel, which that last name is... It's a choice. I am 18 years old and I have a crow familiar named Ramsey. That seems logical. I dislike listening to my gran and people and drama. I am here for the disliking of listening to drama. Not so much my gran, because I don't have one anymore, but if I did, I'd listen to her. And I'll listen to people. It doesn't mean I'll care what they have to say, because sometimes people just want to ramble, but I like my familiar Ramsey and witchcraft and being me. I mean, that's fair. I too enjoy the being me and the witchcraft, and if I had a crow familiar named Ramsey, I'd probably enjoy them too. Like, everyone in my family thinks I'm hopeless. That's sad. Like, that's honestly sad, which is why they sent me here, to the village of Flora. Love the name, here for the name, to prove I'm worthy of having the Von Teasel family name. So it's like the equivalency of old money, think of it like that. They're the Von Teasels. So of course it's one of those, she's the black sheep of the family, and she's like the artist in the household full of like doctors and lawyers and, CEOs and stuff. She's the one who like ran off to Paris to, be an art teacher or something. Or whatever. Honestly, I wasn't listening to all that much when my gran told me. Wow. Told you, surprise face. Also, these are the small anime eyes. They actually had like bigger anime, and they took up like from like here to like here. They were massive anime eyes. But Valeria, well, I think this is it. Caw. Sup, Ramsey? I love the satchel look. Honestly, out of all the characters that I met in this game, Ramsey was definitely one of my favorites. Gotta love the familiar being the best. Yeah, the village is pretty small. Do people actually live here? Caw. We need to go to the town hall? Right, Gran said something about that. Caw. Whatever. It was their, well, I guess it was Gran's choice to send me here. I love the fact that despite the fact that I picked the eyes, they do change, and like the mouth change and the affect changes, so you actually kind of get that expression of what the character is thinking. Because this is the face of someone who's basically been told their entire life, you're not exactly like the rest of the family, so you're wrong. The rest of my family just wanted to disown me. Yeah. It's exactly the face of, you know, someone who's spent their entire life being told you're not good enough, basically. And here comes the anger face. Angry eyes. Either I'm here, aren't I? Isn't that enough? They could have just accepted my genius, let me do my own thing. Oh, I'm gonna work on that experiment. I love the answers to these. I'm just gonna go with let me do my own thing, you know? But no. So I acted out a little. They deserved it. The shit-eating smug grin. And don't tell me you didn't think it wasn't a little. It was a little funny. Caw, huh? I needed to get my frustrations out somehow. No, Valaria, that's not how you hold an athame. Valaria, why don't you wear the traditional Von Diesel garb? A Von Diesel shouldn't speak like that. Are you sure she's really a Von Diesel? Maybe someone switched to her, but caw. Yeah, I know it's better not to give them any mind, and they're not here to say things. They're still gonna judge me at the end of it all. Caw. Sure, let's head to the town hall. The mayor's supposed to be expecting us or whatever, right? Alright. Town hall. Alright, so we can't access the other buildings yet, but we have various other places. I believe this is the space you get to reside in. And then, of course, this looks like a town square, not gonna lie. And apparently it's a town hall. And then we've got a bunch of different houses. And, like, shops, it looks like. Looks like this one might be a shop because of the sign. So, we're gonna go with that. Valaria, I think this is it. There's a caw. And yes, every single time I am gonna say caw because it is a line and you can deal. No, you knock. Caw. You don't have hands? You should peek. Hello, I'm Ruth, the mayor of Flora. Can I help you? Ma'am? She is the epitome of I'm gonna bake you brownies, Grandma. The mayor. I'm Valaria Von Diesel. Valaria? Yes. Von Diesel? Yes. Is Margie with you? Margie? Marjoram Von Diesel. Oh, my gran. No. I see. Will Marjoram be joining you later? No. I see. When you both realize you've been, made the butt of a joke. Gran, Marjoram said you'd be expecting us? Well, we were expecting Von Diesel, but truth be told, we were expecting caw. The letter. Oh, that's right. My gran said to give this to you. You take a letter out of your pocket and hand it to Ruth. Ruth opens it and starts to read. You notice her face growing more and more... Yeah, the pinched face of customer service. I see. I asked Margie if she could help us with our harvest festival during a critical time, and Margie sends me her grandchild who needs to prove they're worthy of training. Ruth, was it? Are you okay? I'm sorry, pardon me. That face is one of my favorite faces in the game. It's the so broken look. I lost focus there for a little. Are you sure? I just should have expected something like this, that's all. So you're in trouble? Just a little. But you do know what you're doing. Yes! For the most part. It's more of whether I want to do what I know I should be doing. Then tell me, Valeria, was it? What do you need to prove that? Why do you need to prove that you're worthy of training? Shouldn't you be finishing your training at your age? Caca, I guess. I think it's time for my morning nap. I see. The mayor skims over the letter. This letter also mentioned something about a magazine. Magazine? My Gran mentioned a magazine. Why did Gran have to mention the magazine? Covenpolitan? That sounds familiar now that I think about it. That's right, it's a witchcraft tips magazine, correct? We have a villager who is an ardent reader. Do you know? Just your luck. It was all a big joke, really. No harm was really intended, though I guess the jade eggs weed cleansing. You know what? The idea of cleansing a sacred space using weed, I'm here for it. Pushed it a little too far. But I wrote all the spells under an alias Avon Elset, so it's not like readers knew it was a Von Teasel witch. My Gram shouldn't have been snooping through my grimoire in the first place. Rather, Avon Elset's grimoire, even the whole thing was made up. Of course, so we shouldn't expect any of the same shenanigans. No. And did your grandmother explain what you'd be doing here in Florida? Helping out with a festival or something, yeah? I kind of only half listened. We're hosting our annual harvest festival, the Florlia Festival, in 2 weeks. Yeah, Florlia Festival. Okay. As you know, harvest festivals are held to bless our villages and lands with prosperity and abundance. However, for the past more than several years, I'm afraid, our harvest festival has been lacking, and thus Flora has grown smaller and smaller. And this year is looking to follow the same pattern. That's why I reached out to Marjoram. I feel like all our energies are just off somehow, and I was hoping she'd help us with our festival, but you got me instead. Perhaps this task means Marjoram trusts you. It seems odd that she'd send her grandchild to complete such a task if she didn't. More like she wanted to distance me and the family. Sometimes space is just the thing we need. Either way, I suppose we'll just have to make do. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm what you got, lady. He is so dead to the world. How about I show you around and introduce you to some of the villagers? All right. That seems like a fair... If I'm going to work with people, I should know who they are. Caca. You, Ruth, and Ramsey make your way down the hall. Ruth knocks on an office door. Ma'am, you look like Velma from Scooby-Doo and Daphne had a love child. Fashion and all. Mel, come in. Hello, Mel. This is Valeria, the witch who will be helping us with the festival. Oh my goodness, hello. Stars. You look around at Mel's office, you notice all the candles, incense, charms, and magazines. She must be the ardent reader. Yep, you must be skilled in aging magic. You look so young. That's because they are. This is my friend's grandchild. You're right, like, she looks like Velma and Daphne had a love child and then gave her a combined fashion with Fred's ascot. Like, that is 1000% Fred's ascot. Those are Shaggy's pants. That is like a combo Daphne Velma top. That is Daphne hair with Velma glasses. Like, she is all of the Scooby Gang rolled into one character. Alright, Mel, I see. Mel is my second in command. She's been a big help coordinating everything for the festival for these past years. Yep. And this year's gonna be the best. Yeah. I just remembered I have a meeting to go to. If I run, I'll make it on time. Mel, it's right down the hall. Mel runs out the door before you can say anything. Bye. Like, that is yeah, you're right. That is so, like, 70s. Her, when she actually comes back into focus, oh my god, is she like grandma who's gonna bake you brownies but also slap you with a spoon. She has a little bit, like, look at the skirt and the hands and the ear and the whole, she is gonna hit your hand if you try to touch the cookie dough, but she is 1000% making sure you get an extra one as soon as they come out of the oven. Ruth, that she does. I suppose we should go ahead and make our way around the village. Alright. I'll lead the way. All right, I love how we have, okay, so we have different things. All right, so we have people. So we have, I'm just gonna go clockwise. All right, so we're gonna start clockwise. So we're gonna start over here. This individual. Ruth, this is my home. Let's see if anyone is here. You walk into the home and hear someone playing the guitar. That must be Devin. Devin, can you come here for a moment? Oh, sure, Ruth. And this is the twinkie little adorable minstrel boy, Devin. Wow, this person looks uncomfortable. Maybe we came at a bad time. Devin, this is Valaria, the witch I mentioned. Hello. Devin is friends with my granddaughter, Nisha. They'll be writing the music for our festival. Oh, that's the face of someone who got voluntold to do something. That's great. I think it'll be wonderful. Well, we should let Devin get back to work. Nice meeting you. Yep, nope, that is 1,000% the face of someone. So he's friends with the mayor's granddaughter. So that is 1,000% someone who grew up here and has no spine to Ruth. And when Ruth was like, you're gonna do a thing, he just went, yeah, I can do, like, you know, that panicked friggin' anxiety of, oh god, she wants me to what? No. Devin shuffles their way back upstairs. Fair enough. Alright, so I've spoken to Devin. I am headed to what looked like a shop. Ha! Cafe. I was right. You approach a cafe. Let's see if Jean's around. Hello, Mayor. How can I help you? Jean? You remind me of the baker from Kiki's Delivery Service, sir, and I am here for that vibe. If you have never seen Kiki's Delivery Service, it is I believe, 90s? I'm pretty sure it's 90s or early 2000s Studio Ghibli film, and it is about, probably why this guy reminds me of it, an adorable witch who sets off on a journey to figure out who she is within her own craft, and except instead of a pet crow, she has a little black cat, kind of like that one, named Gigi. So, 1,000% this dude is giving Baker from Kiki's a vibe. Oh, we're just stopping by. This is Valaria, the witch, helping us out for the festival. Have you met Mel yet? Yes! Jean and Mel are married. Really? How come? I mean, oh, that's nice. Well, we'll be on our way. I just wanted to give a quick introduction. Goodbye. Jean walks off and tends to a customer. Jean can be quiet, but he's a wonderful baker. Makes sure to stop by for a treat sometimes. Oh, I love treats. Caca. Alright. Town Square. You walk to the town square. It looked like a town square. It is in a state of disarray. This is where we hold the Floralia Festival. I know it looks a little chaotic, but it'll come together, I'm sure. Jonas can be pretty dependable. Can be? Jonas, are you around? Hey, Ruth. Jonas, you are the most adorable golden retriever boy. Whoa, is that a crow? Did you befriend or something? Yep, no. Oh my god. Golden retriever energy. Treat is good boy. Is good Jonas. Like, all I picture is, like, if he was a werewolf, his hair would just be going... Ramsey is my familiar. Familiar? Is that what they call pets these days? Valaria is a witch. Oh. Jonas steps back and look, what's his deal? Our usual builder injured himself the other week, so Jonas is taking over in his place. Yep, tomorrow's my first full day in charge. Oh, honey, So this is the equivalency of an assistant manager whose manager got injured, and now they're in charge and have never been in charge. Got it. And you've got 2 weeks to make everything perfect, and he had all the instructions, and you don't have any information, and you have no idea what you're doing, but go! Oh, poor boy. How are things going? Good. I think everything should be in tip-top shape by the festival. Good. Well, we'll be on our way. Nice Meeting you? Oh, wow. Why do you look like a dog who's just been caught chewing something he's not supposed to chew, sir? Also, the only thing that you are missing in the corner up here technically is the amount of money I have, what moon phase it is, and what day of summer it is. And it is summer 1. So. Nice meeting you, too. Wow, someone really doesn't like something. Jonas walks away at a brisk pace. Got it. That's right, we do have a store in Flora. Somehow I always forget about this store. How do you forget about a village's single store? You should be able to buy spell materials here. You approach the shop and try to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, the store looks empty. You should try coming back tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Okay. This is the art studio. My granddaughter Nisha should be around here somewhere. Ah, what the heck. Now I've got to clean up your mess again. Nisha, is everything okay? Yeah, I just accidentally knocked over some paints is all. Ah, yes. The artist. Huh? Who are you? Nisha, that's not very polite. I'm Valaria, your witch for the next 2 weeks. Weren't we expecting someone a lot older? Valaria is my friend's grandchild and a witch in training. A witch in training? Don't we need a witch out of train? It'll be fine. Valaria's a Von Diesel after all. Well, we should continue with our introductions. Sure, see you around. Bye. You turn and whisper to Ramsey. I get the feeling she doesn't like us very much. Pretty sure, yeah, that's everybody. Alright, you slow down and put some distance between you and Ruth. Ramsey. Ka? Do you get the feeling people here don't like witchcraft? Ruth turns around. There you are. I thought I had lost you. I think it's time to show you to your home. It's the one with the garden, just this way. Yep. I'll go into the house first. There we go. You walk into a small cottage. Wow, it seems perfectly in order. Our previous witch used to live here. I'm not entirely sure who maintained it, but hopefully it's to your liking. A little quaint, it'll do, it's perfect. Honestly, I love quaint little things, so, it's perfect. The cauldron shell serves us nicely. Yes, of course. Make sure to check your mailbox in the morning. That's how we send in our orders. The garden is just through the door. You'll find other gardening equipment you need out there, too. Then there's your wardrobe and the bed. And there's also this moon altar the last witch set up. She used to decorate it with items she found around Flora. I think that's everything. We're glad you're here to help us. I'm afraid our village tourist tired me out. I should let you get settled anyway. Tomorrow is your first day on the job. Sure, thanks for the tour. Of course. Goodbye for now. Caw. Yeah, all those introductions were a little awkward. Caw. Ugh, why did Gran do this to me? They don't want me here, and I don't want to be here. Ugh, I love the eyes. I love the way that they do the eyes, so that way you just get, like, the extreme expression. Like, she is just so, I don't want to, you can't make me. Getting disowned would have been so much easier. There's gotta be a way to get out of this. Think, Valaria, think. Wait, I've got it. There's a calendar here, right? Let's take a look at it. Ah. Yes, this is it. See, there's a full moon on the 8th. We just need to be as perfect as we possibly can until then. Then on the full moon, we'll perform a ritual that'll solve all the problems or whatever right then and there. Cheating? How is that cheating? It's called efficiency. Do you really want to be stuck here for 2 weeks? I didn't think so. Do I really want to go back home, though? I don't know. But we need to get out of here first. The rest we can figure out later. Yeah, I guess it's time to get some rest. I'm gonna need it for tomorrow. But yeah. What is? Okay, so the wardrobe's kind of like where you can change outfits and stuff if I wanted to, like, go with one of the dresses instead. Although that crocheted outfit is hilarious and adorable. It's a Kiki dress. Like, the cape amuses me. I'm just gonna keep the same outfit for now. I can always change it later. Except that way. Alright, bed. Alright, let's check out this altar thing. But I want to look at everything now. Though I guess getting some rest is a good idea fine. Not allowed to do the... I'm gonna get yelled at again, aren't I? Yep. I'm gonna get... Fine if I have to end the day. Ugh, I don't wanna. But fine. Oh, he moved. He's on the couch now. Is it morning already? Ugh. Can I sleep a little longer? I think it's time for beauty magic. Let's get back to this. Huh? I have work to do? No, I thought it was a bad dream. Oh, maybe if you didn't remind me, I could have stayed in my ignorant bliss. I guess I should just get these orders over and done with. The sooner we're out of here, the better. At least we only have 1 week of this, and then we can just use the power of the full moon to do the rest. A 2-week task done in a week. And then goodbye, Flora, and hello, rest and relaxation. Yes, I'll go check my mail now. Alright, what do we got? Dear Valaria, Alright, what do we have here? Looks like our first request is from Ruth the Mayor. Let's see what intentions and associations we can pull from her letter. Alright, Dear Valaria, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I've been feeling a little detached from everyone recently. I've especially felt disconnected from the festival. I do still care, but who knows? Maybe some incense could help me through things. Sincerely, Ruth. So, alright. Heart. Pink. Looks like Ruth needs some relationship-focused incense with a pink ingredient and another one associated with Pluto. I do love how they actually use the, like, celestial, signs and stuff with this. Okay, this won't take long. Graham always blows things out of proportion. Fine, I'll quit complaining and keep reading. Valaria, it's Mel and I's anniversary soon. Mel likes magic. Perhaps a potion that could help us celebrate our current and future happiness together would be a good gift. John. Love makes sense. Orange. And I believe that's Venus. Hi, Valaria. I hope I'm not bothering you. Could you craft some incense that attracts positive energy? Ideally something that promotes tranquility. Maybe happiness too? Thank you, Devin. Armor, makes sense. Blue, tranquility, makes sense. And then I believe that is the sign for Taurus. Yeah, none of these seem too complicated. I guess it's time to gather the materials and ingredients. We can go to the general store to purchase bottles or stuff, or gather ingredients from the garden. Which one do you think we should do first? I should open my grimoire first. Yeah, I'll make sure to make a habit of checking my inventory and active orders. Press G to open your grimoire. Flip through the pages or use the tabs to go to different sections. Okay. So it looks like these are the flowers. We have rose, chamomile, rosemary, lavender, pea flower, yarrow, hollyhock, geraniums, alumums, calendulas, compost, vials, resin, sachets, bottles. Then we have looks like specialty items and then more specialty items. And what different signs are associated with. So love, colors, and the particular sign. So let's say, again, with the love one, so you're looking at rose, and then if you go with say the pink, that'd be hollyhock, and then the symbol for that one was this guy. So, garden meets dead nettle, clover, English plantain. Alright, recipes for love, prosperity, protection, healing, and enchantments, because some of them for different things. So for incense, all the different charms and oils and incenses and potions. That we don't know how to make yet, but we're gonna learn, and all the cool, especially random stuff. There we go. Villagers. Nisha, Jonas, Devin, Jean, Mel, Ruth. And people who have made orders. Pretty flower. Excellent. Alright. So now we go to the garden or village shop, right? Through the door we go. Alright, I'm gonna do garden first. Honestly, it's a little creepy how well maintained this garden is. Do they really not know who did it? Caca. Yes, I know it's my problem now. Regardless, gotta pick water and weed and everything. At least it seems like we've got a compost bin. We can probably use that to turn weeds into fertilizer. That should help the plants grow a little faster. Yay, gardening. I like gardening, so... Gardening overview. Use the gardening tools to tend to your garden. First, harvest the flowers and herbs with the shears. Make sure to water them after you harvest them to ensure they bloom the next day. Though the rose, lavender, rosemary, and chamomile take an extra day to regrow. Okay. You can also pull the weeds while using the gardening gloves. Okay. The weeds can then be turned into fertilizer in the compost bin. Fertilizer helps the plants in your garden grow faster. Okay, so I'm going to start with the weeds. Alright, so we're going to start with the gloves. Pick the weeds. And then we're going to shear stuff. And now we're going to water. I believe I watered everything. Excellent. Excellent. I love, like, the little thingies. Like, you get the gnome over here, and you can't see it, but there's a little frog, like, right here. You'll be able to see it in the big picture. Like, see? Froggy. Alright, upper sections. Second verse, same as the first. Get rid of some weeds. Then shear stuff. Then water. Look at that! It's not a hard game. It's a fun game, though. It's, like, definitely a more relaxy kind of game, which is why I picked it for Mindless Mondays, because it's making cute little potions. That's why I said it's a good game if you can catch it on sale, but if you can't, then... Gardening done. To the general store now. Caca! Yep, to the village, to the general store. Jamina! Hello, my name is Jamina. You must be Valaria, the new witch. I knew it was a good idea to keep my old stock around. No good throwing things away that someday someone might buy. I also carry some antiques at a premium price. My daughter sends them to me when she is off on her travels. She always says she will visit with her girlfriend, but we'll see. You know what? I'm suddenly feeling very generous. Take some of this resin and these bottles, vials, and sachets free of charge, though promise me next time you come in my shop, you'll buy one of the antiques. No one here has an appreciation for old things. But now it's time for my mid-morning tea, so I must close up the shop. Enjoy the supplies. Way to thank you for the goods, but also way to shove me out of a shop. Yeah, that shopkeeper was pretty generous, but did you see the price tag on those antiques? I hope she was kidding about having to buy them. Anyway, it looks like I've got everything to start cranking out these spells. Let's get back inside and check out the crafting altar. Crafting altar. I've got some flowers, herbs, and some bottles, vials, and stuff as base materials, so let's craft some spells. Caca! Of course, I don't know what spells, but I'm sure I can figure it out from the info in my grimoire. Well, I appreciate the lurk either way. You know, and I hope the Zoom meeting goes well, Squid, and thank you for, stopping by, if nothing else. The music, if nothing else, is gonna be enjoyable, I feel like, because it's got a nice vibe. Pretty sure it said what plants match which association, so let's open it up and go from there. Crafting overview. Open your grimoire and go to the Orders tab to see current orders. Click a character portrait to pin their order. Then go to the Plants section to match symbols from the orders to the plants. Click the chest of drawers to view your available plant ingredients. There should be 3 plant ingredients total. Make sure to check the type of spell the villager wants too. You can see what base material matches what spell type in the recipes section. Check the base materials on the altar to cycle through the ones that you have in your inventory. Once you think you have the right ingredients and base material, click the cauldron to craft the spell. Alright. So we're going to start with her order. Alright. Ruth needs incense for figuring out her feelings. Now we're going to go to plants. So we're going to start... So we've got rose, hollyhock, and alumini. Alright. So rose, hollyhock. What's the last one? Plants. Purple bulby ones. Okay. And she wanted incense. That's not helpful. I believe... Yeah, that one's for incense. Okay. Yes. Reconnect incense. Keep crafting. Cool. We've got 2 more orders to go. We got this. Next up, potion. Alright, so that's helpful. So that's already this bottle. And then we need heart orange and that one for his anniversary. So, rose. Orange is the candulas. And I don't think this spell's quite right. I should recheck the ingredients and base. But that's for potions. Is that the wrong plant? It might be. This one might be the wrong plant. Let me double check. Yep. I needed hollyhock instead. See? See? That's why we double check. Happy love potion. Keep crafting. I got 1 more. Last but not least, some powerful, positive, peaceful incense. So it's another one of these. And we need rosemary, because that's the shield. The blue, which is the pea flower. And this guy, which is yarrow. Boop. Blessing incense. Excellent. I have finished all of the orders. All done. Time to deliver these amazing smells. Now how do I mail them? But what if I just sneak in a little extra touch? And then everyone will be super impressed in my career and will realize my genius. Caw. Hey, now, a witch is allowed to dream. Let's just get this done. You ready to head out, Ramsey? Caw. Wait, you're not coming with me? I've got to do this on my own. Please, Ramsey, don't make me do it. Caw. What if I give you some tasty bug treats later? I know they're your favorite. Fine. Be that way. See if I ever help you again with a situation you loathe. Talking to people. Stupid Ramsey. I don't need them. I can hand over all these spells on my own like a pro witch. These villagers are a bunch of strangers who all live in a village I don't know. Not a big deal. Talk to Ruth. Like, you kind of know Ruth. You met Ruth yesterday. It's something. First delivery, Valeria. You've got this. You walk up and knock on the door. Valeria, good to see you. Can I help you with something? Yep. I've got your order. She was the Reconnect Incense, 1 batch of Reconnection Incense handmade by yours truly. Wonderful. How exciting. These should help me get back to the swing of things. Are you not excited about the festival? Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's just been hard to motivate myself recently. Perhaps my old age is finally catching up with me. How long have you been the mayor of Flora? Maybe 40 or so odd years now? 40 years? Yeah, that's fair. Now, it does sound like a long time when you put it that way. You must be like the best mayor ever to get elected for 40 years straight. Now, I don't know about that. Mostly I ran uncontested. Flora is a small village, so there aren't many people vying for my position. Though I suppose Flora hasn't always been small. So much has changed over the years, especially the festival, and perhaps not for the better. Sorry, you don't want to hear the grumbles of an old lady. No worries. I'm used to grumbling old ladies up. My spells can fix everything. I've got some Yes, your grandmother is the grumbling sort. Wow, even when she was younger? Oh yes, she never liked being told what to do. And she acts like I'm the bratty one. Grandmothers, we are the ones that ruin all the fun. Does that mean grandmothers shouldn't be in charge of this? Our grandmother shouldn't be in charge of this festival? That is a good question. Young people like you give us oldies energy, though. We've got to do our best to keep up. I love this festival because of the energy of everyone coming together towards a common goal. Not that everyone isn't working hard now, I know they are, but somehow it just doesn't feel the same. Well, for me at least. Oops, here I go again with my grumbles. Wait. Were you only excited for the festival because other people were excited for the festival? I wouldn't say that's entirely true, because that would mean you were never truly excited for the festival. Now just hold on a second. It's part of my job as mayor to make sure others are excited, not just my— I think I know why you've run uncontested all these years. Being mayor is exhausting, yeah. Having to keep everyone happy to make sure that you're happy, that sounds like... we hit a hard truth and she hard reset again, huh? Rude? Is that the same? It's that same expression? Yeah, the like hard reset expression. Did you lose focus again? What the? Greetings, Valeria. Are you excited about the festival? It's just around the corner, you know, and there's still so much to get done. What's going on? I do hope you enjoy your stay in Flora. We're so happy to have your assistance during this time. I must get back to my mayoral duties if you don't mind. Have a lovely rest of your day. Who subtly but definitely pushes you out of the door. Is this usually what happens on deliveries? My gran did not prepare me enough for this. Like, this expression is really perfect because it's that, like, stunned expression of, what do I do? I'm gonna go drop off stuff to Jean and hope it's better. Sniff. What's that smell? Sniff. You approach the door to Jean's home and see the door slightly ajar with smoke coming out of it. Oh no! Jean, are you in there? My first day on the job and my client might be burning to a crisp, but at least it's not my fault. Grumble, cough, grumble. Jean is in there. I've got to get him out. Hang on, Jean, I'm coming in. You run into the house and see Jean covering his mouth as he tries to fan out the smoke with a towel. Let me get the windows. You run around opening all the windows. Once open, the smoke quickly dissipates from the house. What happened? Are you okay? John looks down at the baking sheet full of burnt something. I see. Well, I've got your potion. Jean, maybe ignoring you, starts cleaning up the burnt mess. I guess I'll just leave this on the counter? Grumbles. I'll take that as a yes. You put the potion on the counter and take a peek at Jean. He looks very angry. Maybe chatting will help take his mind off things. So it's your anniversary? Do you have any fun plans? How long have you been? Please leave. Huh? No. Okay. He's mean. My other delivery was much better. At least there's only one more left. That's fair. It's you and Devin, the anxious bard. You arrive at Ruth and Nisha's home, hoping to catch Devin. They seem pretty nervous the last time you met. You should probably do your best not to make any sudden movements. Hi, Valeria, right? Are you here to deliver the spell? Yep. Just let me find it. Here it is. Blessing incense. Thanks, I hope Ruth and Nisha like them. They seem to be more talkative today, so you wonder why. Back home, my family uses these to cleanse our house once a season. It's just a little ritual we do, but I've always liked it. You have a witch back in your village? Yep, he's been around for ages. Everyone in the village loves him. Though I think our village is a little more open to magic than Flora. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, I can't tell if folks here are happy to have me here or not. Their welcome was a little odd. Though I guess I wasn't exactly what they asked for. I'm sure they are. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Huh? I'm not upset. You're not? Not at all. I'll just have to show them how great I am, what they think is my problem, my goods and tricks. I'll just have to show them how great I am. No, wow. What, you don't think I can do it? It's a lot of confidence is all. Confidence is my middle name. Or my curse if you ask my cran. Oh, I see. I'm a little jealous, even with your quirks. You seem like a very secure person. I very much enjoy being me. even though you must feel lonely not knowing anyone here. I have Ramsey, and your grandmother sent you here without telling you the complete truth. What'd you know about that? Also, the pressure of not failing so you can complete your training must be a lot to deal with. News travels way too fast in small villages. Is that what it's normally like talking to other people? Because I suddenly feel very heavy. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? Nisha says I have a way of reaching into people's souls and crushing them. Is this witchcraft? No, just me projecting my anxieties. Sorry. Wait, does this mean you are nervous? Only because I'm nervous too. Nisha didn't tell me anything about having to compose music for the festival. I just thought she wanted to hang out all summer when she asked me to come here, and when I confronted her about it, she just said oops and thought she mentioned it. She what? Friends are... You know what? Yeah, fair. Honestly, time to rise the challenge and show Nisa who's boss. I don't think I have that kind of energy. Be bold, Devin. Be brave. But I don't want to be bold or brave. I just wanted to hang out this summer. So now the pressure is on to perform in front of a bunch of people I don't know. There's no tea there. Both know it's supposed to be there. Oh no, Devin is starting to look like they did yesterday. Time for an emergency subject change. How long have you and Nisha been best friends? She was one of the first people I met at school. In a way, I would find these drawings slid under my door every morning. Eventually, I put two and two together and realized it was mornings after I'd been practicing my music. One night I stayed up and waited for the drawing, and I caught Nisha in the act. She'd been making drawings inspired by whatever I was playing at the time. She was embarrassed when I caught her. But as soon as we started talking, it was like we'd always known each other. Wow, that's like almost romantic. It sounds like a true. So there's a difference between the two. So if it has the pink border, it's like flirty kind of. This one is not, but I have to. It's like almost romantic. Yeah, it kind of is. I guess anything that feels like fate is. Maybe both of us being here in Flora right now is also fate too. Like. Oh no, this is awkward. Time for another emergency change of subject. I don't have friends. That was not an emergency change of subject. No, wait, like, not at all? That explains a lot. That's fine though. I'm not great at making friends either. Honestly, I think it's pretty hard opening up to people, putting yourself out there. Maybe us nobodies of Flora should stick together. I'm usually not this forward with people, but I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, Okay. So does this mean we're friends now? I would say so. We're friends now. Friends! I love. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you have lots to do. Bye, friend! Bye. A new friend? That isn't a familiar? Thank the triple goddess that was the last delivery. I can't tell if my heart is fluttering or pounding, which means at least I get to go home now. I think I'm ready for a nap. Yeah, you can't go to places that don't have a marker, and it's annoying, except your house. I'm home. Delivery's complete, and I'm exhausted. Caw. How was my first day? I think I've decided people are weird. Caw. Yes, I'm trying, but this whole fitting in thing is hard. Caw. I guess everyone seemed friendly except for that John guy. He kicked me out of his house, and before you ask, no, I did not set it nearly on fire. He did. I actually tried to save him. I guess Devin and I are friends now because they also don't have friends, or at least not many, and the mirror seems a little off. I don't know. It's been a weird day. I think I just want to go to sleep now. Caw. Yeah, just gotta keep it up to the full moon, and then we'll be all sorted. Caw. Wow, this is a fancy altar. I'm totally gonna decorate this thing. Looks like there's a spot for my tarot deck too. Perfect. Yeah, you can actually get little mini tarot readings in the game. So I'm going to do a 4-card spread when you're looking for the physical, emotional, logical, and spiritual elements of a question or situation. Alright. Hermit. Star. Hierophant. Lovers. The Hermit. Withdrawal, searching for patience, or searching patience and enlightenment, the physical. The emotional, inspiration, hope, renewal, cleansing, ideals. The logical. The teacher or mentor, guidance, systems, tradition, and conformity. The spiritual, union of opposites, cooperation, choices, duality, and relationships. So basically, someone who is searching and trying to have patience, who's got a general idea of, hope and the inspiration that they want, who logically knows that they need guidance and, teachers, but will also teach others. And it will be a union of general opposites for cooperation and general growth in relationships. If you actually know tarot reading, it makes it a little bit easier. But you don't have to. Oh, that's right, I can hang up different flowers. I'm gonna go with an orange and purple. Yeah. That's super pretty. And then instead of the green, we're gonna do the blue. I like the colored ones a little better. There we go. Oh, cool, you can put other stuff up there. Alright, we have it slightly decorated. It'll be neat. Are you ready to end the day? Yeah, yes, it's fine. Morning! Yawn. I actually had to yawn, so that was weirdly aptly timed. Caw. It's morning again. Caw. Alright, and we have more orders already. Looks like we've got another full day ahead of us. Guess we better get it started. Hello, Valeria. This is my first time writing a real witch. So exciting. Anyway, I'm dealing with a stubborn supplier who won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I still have much to do. Best regards, Mel. Yep, stubborn supplier. Change my circumstances. Must accomplish. Yo, Valeria. My stomach is in knots. I'm so nervous about this whole being in charge thing. How do I tell people what to do? Are they even gonna like me? You got a potion for that? Help, with 3 exclamation points from Jonas. Bloom. Hey, Valeria, you know how I'm working on that art piece for the festival? I'm trying to look into my inner outer self for that spark, if you know what I mean. So what do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness with a potion? XXXXXXX. Nisha! Alright, well, we're gonna go gather in the garden and water and other things. Oh, that's right, all this stuff takes like 2 days to refill. But we need to water everything every day. And then we're gonna work on some compost. And like, you don't have to, because it's actually really hard to run out of stuff. You don't even technically need to compost, but I do. I enjoy it, Alright, we're gonna go home, and we're gonna start the potions. Huh? It looks like Ramses is trying to get my attention. Maybe I should talk to him. What's up, Ramsey? Huh? You've got something for me? Caw. But if only if I give you a treat first. Caw. Okay. One crow treat coming up. I will not be bribed. How are we going? One crow treat coming up. Ooh. Oh wow, is this a rose quartz? Where did you find this? Caw. It's a secret, and there's lots more where that came from. Then let's make a deal. If I give you treats, you find me more crystals, okay? Caw. Yay, shiny things! When you find more of these, let me know. Crystals are always useful for witchcraft. I'm gonna put it on the altar. I can't put stuff places. Why can't? Mad now. Mad. We'll deal with that later. Fine. Alright. Orders. A charm to deal with some stubborn folks. Well, rosemary. Geraniums, it looks like. And the circly doodles, which is calendula's. And it is a charm. So for charms, one of those. Excellent. Done. Do. Overcome charm. Perfect. Keep crafting. Alright, what else we got? Next. Okay, so potion. So that's at least easy enough because that's this bottle. To tell people what to do. So we're looking at star, which first and foremost, so that's chamomile. We're looking at the blue, which is pea flower. Then we're looking for the H, which is geranium again. Or geraniums. Okay. Potions. Leadership potion. Keep crafting. Last but not least, last order. Nisha. Another potion. Artistic greatness. I have enough potion bottles. Okay, yes, this is my last potion bottle, so I'm gonna need to buy more potion bottles, but that's okay. Alright, so star is chamomile. Yellow. I'm gonna guess it's this guy, but yeah, yarrow. And then calendula's for the circle bit. Excellent. Inspiration potion. Finished. Excellent. We're gonna go to the village, and I am gonna go to the shop. You know? Okay, heading out to the village. Caca. I should check in on my deliveries from yesterday, but I already helped them. Caca. Just do it. But my spells are perfect. Why doesn't that just scream more? But I didn't give him anything. But I didn't give him anything weird. Caca. It's just nice. I suppose I can find time. Oh, fine. I'm never gonna get my experience. I suppose I can find the time. Caca. I'm going. But I didn't give them anything weird. So, not only do I need to make deliveries today, but I also have to check in on yesterday's deliveries. That full moon ritual better work, or else it's going to be a long 2 weeks. I mean, honey, you're there for like 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles. 2 more resins, and then I should be good. Whew, 5K, 3K. Whew, $500. Alright, we're gonna talk to Ruth and check in on stuff. First check-in. Hopefully everything with the spell went smoothly, and if it didn't, I'd better not hear about it. At least it's a beautiful day. Maybe getting stuck here for 2 weeks won't be so bad if the weather stays like this. Valaria, hello! Good, Ruth looks like she's returned to normal. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Oh, do you have that spell I requested? Spell? What spell? It's marinating. Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Oh, phew. Though I suppose now I know what excuse you'll use when lying. Why are all old ladies so conniving? You'll understand when you've seen as much as we have. Anyway, why were you coming to see me? Oh, right, I was just gonna ask how the spell worked out. I used the reconnect incense before leaving for my walk. Oh, sorry for interfering then. Somehow I think that means they're working. But you were supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you are part of, at least for the time being. There, I suppose. A long walk helps me reground when I'm feeling out of sorts. You know, that's fair. Taking a nice walk is a good way to kind of just chill. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really. Long naps are normally my thing. So I've heard. Like that tree over there, I feel like it's calling me. You can go nap if you want. I probably have work or something else to do. You notice Ruth staring off at the village in a distance, and she has a small smile on her face. I am curious to see how much you help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us. We don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? Change. Some we were prepared for, some we weren't. At some point, I started feeling like I couldn't keep up. A failing harvest festival was the consequence. That all sounds so very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years, I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Of course I do. It's just that at my age you start reflecting a bit more and realize how much you still don't know. That's fair. And how much you could have done, but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? I'm gonna bring everything that sounds like effort. That sounds like effort. Yes, I guess it kind of is. Because to have thoughts and feelings like that, you have to think about your thoughts and feelings, right? Usually yes. Yeah. No. Anyways, I should probably continue on my walk. This village needs its mayor to be in tip-top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. What is this feeling? Is something the matter? No, nothing. Nothing at all. You sensing the color red? But Ruth isn't wearing red. In fact, you don't see any red around at all. Are you sure? Yep. Nope. I'm sure. I should really be going though. Now, witchy duty's calling and all. Bye. You run away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the color red. Maybe something to do with her connection to Flora? I just never had a feeling like this before. I should take note of this in my grimoire. So what it'll do is if you go under villages, see now she's got a color associated with her because you checked in on her and you basically, spent more time. You arrive at Jonas's house and knock on the door. Oh my god, like the picture is Bachelor. Hello? No one answers. You put your ear to the door and hear someone rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door... You go to leave the potion outside when suddenly the door opens. The potion! Jonas, quick, get inside! Jonas grabs you by the arm and pulls you in his home. Hey! It's trash with clothes thrown everywhere. Let go of me! Right, sorry about that. Listen, I need your help. You already have the potion. We'll get to that, but first I need to know. Does this outfit look leadership enough to you? Your next line is, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. I love how there's no choice. It's just, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Wait, what? Gee, thanks. I really needed the confidence boost. How did you... Obviously, I tried on all my shirts and then decided on this one. Duh. I'm not talking about... Oh, right, the potion. So, do I just drink it? Hang on, I'm the witch here. That's why I'm asking you about the potion? You give up. I give up. Yes, you just drink the potion. And the bottle's been properly sterilized and stuff? Yep. Cool. Jonas starts shifting back and forth. I think I know what's up. There's nothing when you're never used magic before. Yeah, never used magic before? I've just read about it. Yeah, where? In magic books? Duh. And what magic books might those be? The ones that people keep on shelves and stuff? Obviously. Then you should know perfectly well how to drink a potion. I'll be on my way. No! I mean, totally sure, but also can you, stay? It's just, my older sister Mel gets that, what's it, Cosmopolitan magazine. Here we go. And I've seen what happens when Mel did that weed cleansing. You really don't need to worry about any of that happening with this potion. This spell's completely safe, made by a trained witch and all. If you say so, here goes nothing then. Jonas chugs the potion, polishing it off in one go. It kind of makes you want to mess with him, but you shouldn't. But you want to. Ooh, impressive. Thanks, I've been practicing. Most people just take a sip every morning. I wonder how the effects will change when you drink it all at once. I wasn't supposed to. Why didn't you say anything or write something on the label that said 6 months per day? Wait, where was the label on this thing? My first day on the job and I've already screwed up. I just want to, do a good job at a job, God, the golden retriever. The, wide-eyed, super pouty, he is a sad werewolf right now. He is a sad puppy. I know everyone just thinks I'm some young punk, and maybe they're not wrong about that bite in the inside of his cheek. I'm nervous. But my boss put me in charge, so I want to make him proud, Actually, I kind of don't, huh? Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. Right, Nisha mentioned you being a flunky witch or something. How does Nisha know? But it's not like you want to fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's just sort of the same, but still different. People seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers? Yeah, different fertilizers than others. That came out weird. You're a plant person, so I tried to make a plant analogy, but don't worry. I thought it was cute. I get it. I thought it was cute. Cute? No. Anyway, I guess I should let you get on with your day. Yeah, but about the side effects, you'll be fine, but you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Cool, will do. Good luck on your first day. Honestly, yeah. Alright. Talk to Mel. You walk in Mel's office and see her seated at her desk. Hello, 70s lesbian villa. She looks down at a stack of paper on her desk intensely while mumbling something. She looks swamped, but Mel, I have your... Is that it? Is that my spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm, yes, made of rosemary, calendula, and do I sense geranium? Wow, how did you know? Oh, I'm just a longtime subscriber of Cosmopolitan. Oh, right. You know it? Of course you know it. I do all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. Their morning go-getter ritual. Have you tried it? No. How silly of me. Of course you haven't. I'm sure you have much bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I asked another silly question, didn't I? Though I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. Okay, but I really have to go. You see, I recently tried a ritual from Cosmopolitan that I don't think worked as it should have. But I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Cosmopolitan are very strict about their content in their publication. Anyways, this ritual, I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem, and it recommended burning some weeds for a weed smoke cleanse. Oh, no. So I did, but the weeds gave a very pungent smell, and maybe I shouldn't have burned them in the office. People definitely got the wrong idea. It didn't help that the smoke triggered my allergies, and my eyes turned very, very red. Needless to say, that ritual only caused a lot of problems. So, do you know what I possibly did wrong? That ritual is a total phony. You know what? It's an alter ego. That witch is a total phony. Oh, really? Do you know them? Know them. We're arch rivals. That sounds serious. Do you want me to write to the editors and complain? No need. They've already been banned from writing to the magazine ever again. Time to get the subject off of Cosmopolitan. So what's the big task you have for today? It's a doozy, alright. Thought I had it settled months ago, but of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window. And of course, they charge you 10 times more anytime you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves, and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets. And I figured a spell could help me. I don't think this charm will help you find toilets. I know where to find toilets. It's about getting those who have toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Gotcha. And then show him who's boss. And show him who's boss. Fantastic. The festival won't be ruined after all. Ruined? Yes, not a single thing can go wrong with this festival, or everything will be ruined. Our reputation is at stake. It sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. Of course I am. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. Is this the first festival you helped organize? No, I helped organize the Floralia festival for the past 5 years or so. But this year just feels different. The mayor has stepped aside, whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder has injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. Oh, so Jonas is her brother. I will remember this. Okay, that's juicy gossip. And even though I'm super excited to have a real witch in town, I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that, but there's no time to get down about that. I need to get those toilets. Then figure out the prizes for the pickle eating contest, and after that we still need to put together the performance schedule. I'm going to have a Devon's compositions are coming along. I'll have to check in with them about that. Logistics. Wow, ma'am, you need a nap. Ma'am, you need a nap. But everything's fine because we have magic. That's right. And my magic is the best. Yes, we do this for the next 2 weeks. Just you wait and see. With you here, all the work in the world will be possible. I think I could get used to this. Mel, here it is. That feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. Time to tell those portable toilets who's boss. You do that. I will. Then I shall leave you to it. Farewell, Mel. Alright, we're gonna go visit their hubs. You arrive at Jean's cafe and peek inside. Ugh, do I really have to check in on Jean? If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. Though I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. But I don't like John, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down today. That's good. Maybe I'll just tell Ramsay I paid a visit and sneak. Do you need something? John walks up as you're peeking through the window. I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. Wanna come inside? Sure. You and John go into the cafe. John walks behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. What's something this fancy doing in a town this small? Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Yes, please. John brings over the most decadent slice of cheesecake you've ever seen. It's dark chocolate with a chocolate crust and shavings on top. This might be a lot of chocolate. You take a bite. It is indeed a lot of chocolate, but oh my gosh, this is like, as someone who enjoys a good chocolate cheesecake, so the way they basically described it is it's like a chocolate swirl, but like, thank you. I made this last night for our anniversary. Mel liked it, so I decided to make another one for today. She liked the potion too, by the way. Why does John look so uncomfortable? Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Define, honestly, yeah, define help, but like, define help. I see. Mel tries a lot of spells at home. John looks over at the trash can. Do you need a spell for some? No. Oh, okay. I'm working on Madelines for the festival. Oh, are those a type of cookie? They're a cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? I'm still working on them. Is it a complex recipe? Lots of technique. As someone who's actually, like, I haven't baked Madelines, but I looked at the recipe and then got really, really overwhelmed and decided no, he's not wrong. It's not just like, so it's such a delicate combination of stuff, and the batter can't be too thin or too thick, and the special little molds have to like be, and it's just, they're delicious, but to anyone who bakes them, my heart goes out to you. I looked at it and went, no. I could probably make a spell to help. Did you say something wrong? If you want. A customer. John stares at you. Don't mind me, I need to get going anyway. Thanks for the cheesecake, it was incredible. Thank you. You leave the cafe. I guess that was only a little awkward, and I got a delicious cake out of it. I feel like there's a lot of artistry in John's work. Yeah. It's happening again. Purple this time? Why am I suddenly sensing purple? That cake definitely wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was artistry in Jean's work? Yeah, that seems more like it. Ugh, these feelings are so strange though. I'm gonna make them note in my grimoire. And now we have villager. Jean, purple. Ah, the hound is also chosen to lurk, and I thank you for your choice to lurk and join us. We're gonna drop off the potion and then talk to Devin. You enter the studio to find Nisha sitting cross-legged on the floor. Her eyes are closed and she's muttering something. You take a few steps closer to figure out what's going on. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. What are you doing? Meditating, obviously. Now feel your energy flow through your arms, down through your fingertips. Work is super busy. Oh, appreciate. Inhale. Exhale. You're not supposed to talk while you're meditating, right? Silence is kind of the point. I'm not the one talking, it's my mind. I'm just identifying with what it's saying. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Well, I have that spell you asked for. Inspiration potion. Nisha jumps up from the floor, the frustration melts off their face. Great! That meditation stuff wasn't really doing it for me anyway. Probably because that wasn't really meditation. Ugh, whatever. I just follow what they said to do in the Coven Politan, okay? Does everyone in this town read that? Mel usually leaves issues on her desk. I read them whenever I visit my gran at the town hall. I hear you're a pretty big fan too. No, I'm not. In fact, Oh, never mind. Wait, does Nisha know about... So, how's the art coming along? Oh, right, the inspiration potion. What's creative block like? Creative block, it is. Honestly, as someone who's gotten creative block before, yeah. I'm not blocked, I'm just trying to reach new heights. It's a process. Okay. Okay, what? You're in a gestation period. I get it. It's not like I asked to be here. If I had it my way, I'd be at art school for the summer with my friends, but Gran just had to throw me her granite when she asked me to paint the mural. I couldn't say no. Grans indeed. I don't even know why they still put on this stupid festival. Nobody's cared in like 100 years. Okay, not 100, since I remember when it still used to be fun, like 20 years ago. What made the festival fun back then? Oh, I don't know. I was a kid, so like everything felt more magical. Farmers came to the show off their best crops from that year. Artisans sold all sorts of goods I'd never seen before. The first time I asked someone out was to go on a date to the festival, but they still said no, and that festival was lame. So maybe I was always a little more into it than everyone else. Aww. I would have gone with you. Nothing like your first rejection. You know, I would have gone with you. Nah, I was a total dork back then. Not the fantastic artist I am today. Now I want to meet Dork Nisha. Trust me, these are better times. So, has something changed about the festival? People moved away, and now that I'm older, I guess I see the work that it takes to put on. And it's like, for what? The expectation seems so high this year because you're here. Everyone assumes that means we're going to be a massive success. Nisha glares at you. But I found that letter your gran wrote my gran. Oh, no. And I know all about the Covenpolitan and why you're here. That explains what Devin said. And Jonas. I've kept the Covenpolitan part to myself for now, but don't think I don't have my eye on you. Because if this festival isn't a success, and if things stay the same the way they are now, I see. Someone sounds a little frustrated. You care too much. Pressure. Yeah. Ugh, whatever. Maybe for everyone else involved, drinking this potion better materialize this mural out of thin air so I can be done with it all. I thought you didn't trust my magic. With enough willpower, I can overcome your subpar spells. There are limits to willpower, and also, if you just want to get it done, couldn't you just, like, throw paint on a wall? That's, like, modern or whatever, right? And endure the wrath of my gran? Absolutely not. Your gran doesn't seem very wrathful. You don't know her like I do. I can see it now. Gran walks up to my mural, looks at it, and she takes a deep breath. And then she turns to me, smiling, and says, "How nice!" Oh my god. I'm already melting. You know, I'm being dead serious here. My gran is like a demon of an art critic. I'm not buying it. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not in charge of this festival's art, so it's not my problem. But it's your problem if any aspect of this festival disappoints my gran, correct? Fine. I'll make sure to keep an ear out for your gran's sinister, kindly words. You'd better. Now I think it's time I down this potion and got to work. Good luck with that. Alright, and I'm also gonna talk. Devin! I love the, like, piano, and these check-ins have gone well so far. I do wonder what that strange feelings I've been having are, though. You walk into the music studio. Okay, so it's like an art and music studio. That makes sense. Valaria, my new friend. I didn't order a spell, did I? No, I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. Oh, it was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked Nisha and me a huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Devin looks away if they suddenly remembered something. Is everything alright? Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking about music. Oops. Are you in the middle of composing things? Sort of. More like in the middle of thinking about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. No, it's not a problem. Actually, I was thinking about taking a little tea break. Would you want to join me? Would I? There's nothing more relaxing. Do you know I'm an expert tea brewer? I love tea. Yay, let me get the water going. You take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devin brings over a tea with 2 mugs, cream, and honey. Do you need help with anything? Don't worry, I think I've got... Suddenly, Devin trips over their feet and you get up and catch them at the tray just in time. Are you okay? So, like, I have no real desire to romance Devin. I've played this once through before and I romanced Jonas. And, like, you can romance Devin and Nisha, and I think I'm gonna shoot for Nisha this time. So... yeah. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't talk and carry things at the same time. At least everything seems alright. Let's get on the table before anything else too exciting happens. Devin pours the tea into the mugs. So this is the music studio. Yep, there are a lot of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? No, I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Oh, never mind. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks. It's not that I don't want to, it just takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should probably save your courage for the festival then. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Devin starts to look a little queasy. Maybe it's time to talk about something else. So how do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone has been really welcoming, even though they all seem a little on edge. I guess it's a pretty busy time right now. My village isn't too dissimilar when we're busy preparing for our festival. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. Nisha says she will introduce me to some of her friends. Soon, though. Suddenly, Devin grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. Sure, ask away. You don't seem like that bad of a person. Gee. Thanks. Sorry, I came out wrong. What I mean is to ask, why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends? Other than me, of course. Ramsey's enough for me too much drama. Honestly, a lot of the time, yeah. If I have to hear two witches argue about the magical properties of rosemary one more time, I don't even know. If rosemary calls you, then just use the rosemary. That doesn't sound like a friendship, though. I mean, people you just hang out with. And do what? Just talk. Like we're doing right now. I guess I've spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran is a pretty solitary most of the time. I thought the Von Teasels were an illustrious family, though. We are, but I guess you could say they don't like me much. I'm too much, according to them. If it wasn't for gran, I don't think I would have been trained as a witch at all. I'm sorry. But you must be pretty close to your gran then. Yeah, but she still tells me no all the time, too. Flora sounds like a pretty big change for you then. I suppose it is. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Thanks. I appreciate it. Like, I kind of want to flirt with the boy, but I kind of don't. Of course, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'll be here ready with tea. Well, I should probably get back to work. Music doesn't write itself, unfortunately. Yeah, I can head out. Glad the home blessing was successful. See ya. Bye. Devin is really sweet, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. That's a valid, question. This feeling again? The color white? Why am I thinking about that right now? I guess it tends to represent dreams and hope and stuff. What are you feeling? Oh, is this why Ramsey wanted to check in with people? I'll write this last one in my grimoire too. Maybe I'll ask Ramsey and see if he knows anything about them. White. Which the white is more like a cream white, but it makes sense considering it's a video game. I can forgive. But yeah, like I can't click on anywhere that doesn't have a thing, and I've already talked to all the people, so I can't click, and it's, literally, that one's just exit, which is hilarious. Alright, we're gonna go home. Home. Dr. Ramsey. Huh, you've got something for me? Caw-caw. But only if I give you a treat first. Caw-caw. Okay. One good treat growing up. Wait, didn't I already give you a treat? Caw-caw. You sneaky bird. You can't fool me. Fair enough. Alright. Do a daily spread. 3 card lets you look deeper into a situation by revealing the past influences, present, current state, and what the future holds for the situation. 2 cards when you want to ask an either-or question, like option A or option B. So like if I was, say, pursuing both, trying to remember names, Devin and Nisha, I could do a 2-card spread to kind of get the A or B option, and a 1 card is perfect when you're just looking for a guiding card or daily inspiration. So we're gonna kind of try to look at like how everything's going because we are on the 2nd day, so Boop, boop, boop. The past, the lovers, union of opposites, cooperation, choice, duality, and relationships. So in the past, cooperation and choices and relationships have, changed how the present works. Confusion, overwhelmed, obsession, and sense of... I can definitely agree with the confusion and overwhelming, especially, where this character would feel at this point in the game, with strength, instincts, handling intense emotion, enthusiasm, courage. Okay, so, like... past relationships causing current confusion, resulting in future strength. I'm here for that. I'm okay with that. Cute little potion bottle. Yeah, if you have nothing, it returns to the statue, just like if you have nothing here, it returns to this potion bottle, but... actually, I think I'm gonna put that potion bottle there. I don't know what I'm gonna replace the statue with right now. Nothing currently. Which... I can put the crystal down now. Yeah! See? Pretty crystal. Caca! Did I check in on everyone today? Caca! Sounds like everyone appreciated their spells. I gotta try some of John's cake, too, and had tea with Devin. Then I think Ruth is kind of depressed or something. Maybe she needs to have tea and cake. Caca. Yep, it sounds like we're still on track for the full moon. Caca? I'm not sure if something's wrong per se, but I had these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. Like, after talking to him, I started sensing colors, like the colors that related to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them all down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information's useful or not. Caca. You don't know either? I guess I'll keep writing these feelings down when I get them. Caca. Yeah, I couldn't hurt. Yes, I would like to end the day. Oh my goodness. The baby. With, you can't see it because he's so far away, but he has like tiny little black toe beans. Alright, what do we got? Dear Valaria, no need to worry, but I'm still not feeling as if I should. Is there an oil you can make me to calm things down a bit? I've always been terrible at bringing work home. Sincerely, Ruth. Plus sign. Baloo. Masculine symbol. Or is that the feminine? That's the feminine symbol. Valaria, my recipe isn't working. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. I could do it on my own, but time is running out, and Mel says a charm could help me see a way forward. Fair enough. Hi, Valeria. Could I please have an oil for talking to people for fun? Gotta keep making those friends, right? Thank you, Devin. Yes, we're gonna go to the garden. Start on our chores. Sup, gnome dude? You having a good morning? Yeah, if you use the fertilizer, it like instantly revives stuff, which is super useful. Make sure everything's watered. Yes, we're good. Excellent. Alright, oil for her to relax. So oils are this guy. And we need a plus symbol, which is lavender. Blue, which if I remember correctly is the pea flower. And then this symbol, which... where is it? Hollyhock. Perfect. Relaxation oil. Charm. To figure out what's wrong with his recipe. Geranium. Alum. Discovery charm. It's actually like super pretty, and I would honestly own a charm like that. Oil. So, another one of those. To enjoy people. Okay. Rose. I'm gonna go with the yellow one. The hero for yellow. And last but not least, hollyhock to match the symbol. Chill, calm. New Friends oil. Ta-da! It also, they just look super pretty. Village. Alright, time to check on the people from yesterday. Buy some, I got one of those, so we're going back up to 3 on each of those. Alright, we should be good for the rest of them. We're gonna start with Mel. Check in. You walk up to Mel's home and knock on the door. Coming! You hear what sounds like Mel quickly cleaning her home. Mel, is everything alright? And the door bursts open. Floria, how nice of you to stop by. I was just in the middle of a heavy scent of 20 kinds of incense hits you. What are you doing? When amateur witch made the senses. Ugh, my head, that is a potent olfactory poison. Honestly, if you light so many incenses, it gives me a headache. Yeah, Mel. Oh, no. I tried following what the magazine said. Not again. But maybe I got some of the proportions wrong. They said the ritual was supposed to help with productivity, because of course they did. And who is they? Avon Elset from the Cosmopolitan, of course. You know, Mel, if you want to learn witchcraft, you can find a teacher. Oh, I don't have time for that. I just need someone to tell me a ritual so I can do it. Okay. But it can be a little more complicated than, whew, there's that feeling again. Do you need some rest? No, that can't be it. There's too much to do for that, ma'am. Right. Your bags have bags. Does Mel not sleep? I'm gonna go with no, she doesn't. Anyway, I just stopped by to see how the spell worked from the other day. Yes, it worked wonderfully. I squeezed that charm super tight and called that toilet supplier right up. I said, give me those toilets you promised me, or else. And he said, or else what? And I said, or else. And next thing I knew, he said he'd have them delivered the next day. And he did. So she threatened him, sort of? I'm glad to hear the charm helped. Oh, yes. The second I gripped it, I felt his power surge through me. I've never held something so potent. Just thinking about it makes my body all tingly. How'd you craft it? Can you tell me? I just gotta embracing only the most special kind. What kind of no, wait, stop. If I know, it might ruin the magic, so to speak. I can't keep up with this lady. No worries, that's alright. I'm just glad festival preparations are going well. Yep, and all thanks to you. How about you, though? How are you liking Flora? It goes. I still remember the first time Jean and I came here. Wait, you moved here? Yep, about 5 years ago now. Hold on. You must, life really slow. Oh, you must have been really bored. Honestly, yeah, why? Why? This place is so quiet, yet you're so busy. I feel like you'd want to live somewhere with more hustle and bustle. Your confusion is entirely unjustified. Jean and I were pretty tired of city life. I had a thankless job where I'd work and work and work without getting any credit. Plus, it was also hectic and expensive. It took me a while to realize that kind of life wasn't what I actually wanted. Now, how does Flora fit into all this? Right. Jean suggested we take a trip to Flora. As a kid, he'd been there for their festival and remembered loving it. So we did, and it was the most relaxed I felt in years. Flora had changed since Jean had been here, but there was still something about this place. I saw a job posting at the town hall for an operations officer, and Jean saw the vacant restaurant. I joked about how we should move here and get away from Nolan. Jean said we should, but when I looked at him, I realized he was serious, and I still can't believe we did it sometimes. Then Jonas followed us here after getting into some trouble a few years ago. Some trouble? Oh, Jonas is probably the one to ask about that if he wants to talk about it, that is. But he's come a long way. Flora has been good for... Oof, there's that feeling again. I should make myself a cup of coffee before heading back to the office. Would you like one? No, thank you. I should get going. Of course. Thanks again for stopping by. No, just no more Cosmopolitan rituals, okay? Okay. Bye. Bye. That poor girl. Huh? Green? Mel seems to get in over her head. Maybe something with protective qualities could help. Yeah, I'll take note of that in my grimoire. Boop-a-doo-boo. Green. I got 2 for 1 here, Ruth. As you make your way through Ruth's home, you find an exciting patch of flowers, foliage, and a lot of fungi. Ooh, what do we have here? You look over your shoulder to make sure no one's watching. No idea what the foraging rules are here, but if no one is looking... No, resist. But it all looks so interesting and questionable. Maybe if I just take a small sample of each. Caw-caw! Inner Ramsay. Oh no, it's my inner Ramsay. Caw-caw. Don't take things without asking. Ugh, maybe you're right. Caw-caw. Yes, you're always right. Hey, inner Ramsay, look at that big juicy fruit over there. Caw-caw. Gotcha. Grab all the ingredients you can carry and run towards Ruth's home. Ingredients goblin. You knock on the door to Ruth's house and Ruth immediately appears. Hello, Valeria. How nice to see you. Do you have the spell I requested? You're slightly unnerved by Ruth's greeting. Here it is. Relaxation oil. How wonderful. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea? I'm currently looking over some of the plans for the festival. Still so much to do. Oh, I don't want to get in your way. It's not a bother. Something definitely feels off. Just come this way. Don't you just walk out on me, Nisha. Oh, Valeria. Sorry you have to deal with this. My gran is currently in the Robo-Ruth mode. The only thing that exists is work, but in a creepy, calm, pleasant way. Ah, these budgets. It looks like another meeting with Mel and Jonas. You've been helping the people floor, right, Valeria? Tell me, do they seem happy? Nisha throws you a look, but you're not really sure what she wants you to say. Actually, how sure it seems. Does Robo-Ruth have a reset button? She's not an actual robot, Valeria. You sure about that? I guess this has been happening more and more recently. Maybe there's a wire loose somewhere. What a pretty oil. I should put some on before looking more at the plants. What kind of oil is that? Just a simple relaxation oil. Gran requested a relaxation oil. Maybe Robo-Ruth is due to stress then. Gran, why'd you request that spell? The festival isn't far off now, and there's still so much work to be done. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll pull it together. We always do. Maybe you've taken on too many responsibilities, Gran. As mayor, it is my duty to ensure everyone's happiness. But you've been working nonstop for longer than I remember. Raising me wasn't easy, and running this village isn't easy. So, you deserve to relax, okay? I feel like you walked in on a very intense personal moment. Are you supposed to say something? Are you supposed to do something? Ruth. I'm sorry, Nisha. Gran, are you back? Must really get back to these plans. The village depends on it. Nisha buries her head in her hands in frustration and you're still standing there doing nothing. Maybe Ruth needs more than a basic relaxation oil to relax. If you get the oil back, maybe you can add one of those ingredients you picked along the way. Look, there's a rainbow. When you point it as a rainbow outside, Nisha runs to the window or stares up in space. You carefully pull the oil from Ruth's pocket. I don't see a rainbow. Rainbows make people happy. Maybe we should have one at the festival. It's just over there. Maybe it faded quick. Which ingredient should you try to add to the oil? The flour, the wheat, or the fun? You know, I'm gonna go with the flour. I'm sorry, I definitely do not trust a fungus. Sorry. And yeah, you can never go wrong with pretty little flour. You pop the top of the oil and put the flour inside. Ruth, you dropped your oil. Oh, thank you, Valeria. I should put some on right now before I forget again. Ruth takes the oil and dabs her wrists. Yeah. Robo-Ruth. Valeria, what's going on? Hey, girl, hey. Let's go shopping. What? You're right, shopping was so last week. How about we get our nails done instead? Or how about waxing? I thought you had work. Who cares about work? It's time to kick back and relax, girl. This is not how you usually relax. Usually you bake and take long walks and stuff. That's what old ladies do. Valeria, what was in that spell? Flowers, herbs, and stuff. Maybe Gran's energy just really screamed and caused a weird reaction. Come on, let's go. We have a big, bright, beautiful, fun-filled day ahead of us. Okay, I guess we can do whatever as long as it helps, except for waxing. That is way too painful. See you later, Valeria. Bye. Have fun. That seemed to work out pretty well, because of course it would. The flower apparently just made her nah, bish. I want my nails did and a nice day out, and yeah, she deserves that. Talk to Devin. As you approach the door, you hear someone playing very off-key music. Devin, are you in? You open the door and see Devin strumming their guitar in a daze. Spell, I need a spell. Here. Friends oil. Okay, here it is. You try to hand Devin the friendship oil, but they just keep strumming the guitar. Devin, Yes, Valeria? Do you want to take the oil? Yes, Valeria? Well, try to give Devin the oil, but they still don't take it. Maybe what Devin needs right now isn't a witch, but a friend? You take a deep breath. Something's up, isn't there? Yes, Valeria. Is whatever's the matter with you have to do with the spell you requested? Mm-hmm. Was someone mean to you? Mm-hmm. Did Nisha sign you up for something you don't want to do again? Well, I was invited. Invited? To a party? To a party? You were invited to a party? Please go with me! Regrets. Regrets. I just remembered on one condition, there's actually a very important thing. On one condition. What? Anything. I get to drop a bucket of pig's blood on someone's head. What? No. Guess I'm not going then. Carrie reference. Ugh. I'll laugh if someone actually gets that one. But what if I start saying stupid things or doing stupid things? The friendship oil should help with that in a way. Though, of course, magic always depends on energies and intentions and whatnot. Exactly. What if my anxiety muddles my intentions? Like I put on the oil and walk into the party, and then what? You're so not equipped for this. How about be yourself, be chill, start a fight? Yeah, be yourself. So be this, I get your point. But you're not always like this, right? What makes this party so scary? Aren't you, like, used to parties and stuff? I don't know, parties are just full of people, and I don't know. They play really loud music, and you can't hear each other talk, and I mean, come on, you know. Do you know? You know, don't you? Yeah, totally. Oh, right, you have no friends. Oof. Well, human friends. Do familiars have parties? Do rituals count? I don't think so. Oh. Then you have to come with me. Then I won't be the only awkward one there. Who are you calling awkward? Please? You come with me on this once and don't like it. I promise never to drag you to a party again. I still don't understand why you're dragging yourself to this party. I don't know. Maybe it's a new summer, new me kind of thing? For some reason, this party means a lot to Devin. You've never been to a party before, so you don't really understand why? Or maybe it could be fun. Fine. Since it seems to mean a lot to you, or let's go. Since it seems to mean a lot to you. Yay, we're going to a party together. The two of us are pushing our social boundaries. Together. Just let me get ready and we'll head out. Devin pauses. They look a little woozy. You alright? Yeah, just my nerves is all. Be right back. They do seem a little too nervous still. If the shindig is going to be as big as Devin says, they'll need an extra push. They seem to really want to enjoy this party, but what else could you do? Ooh, how about a rune? You're a little rusty on your runes, but maybe writing one on the oil might help imbue it with a little energy. Write Unsu for communication, Lagrunes for chill water rune, or Thurin for enthusiasm. You know what? Let's go with communication. If he wants to talk to people. And Sue's the rune of communication. That should do the trick. You scribble the rune on the bottom of the oil. Devin returns from changing. Is something wrong with the oil? Nope, just admiring my handiwork. Did you change your outfit? I got too overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna go with this. Boy, you look like a 16th century page boy. Ready to go? Ready when you are. You and Devin head out to the party. So how far away is it? Oh, not far. It's just at the lake. This big party at the lake? Yeah. In the middle of the day. Yeah. Look, I think I see everyone now. You arrive at the lake and walk over to a group of people sitting and chatting amongst themselves. There is no loud music playing. There is no crazy dancing. There is no one throwing any food or drinks around. Are you sure this is the place? Yeah, see? There's Nisha and Jonas. Oh wait, I should apply this oil real quick. No, that oil's way too potent for a hangout like this. Actually, I don't think before you can stop them, Devin applies the oil to their wrists. Alright, let's do this! Jenkins! That is all I see right now. Well, at least the oil should definitely work. You and Devin walk over to Nisha and Jonas, who are chatting as Jonas grills hot dogs. Dude, that's fair. Like a lake party with grilled hot dogs is just, yeah. Sure, you can build things with your eyes closed, but my art makes everything look good. Oh yeah? How about you show me that art then? As if you have to wait along with everyone else to see it on the big day. Look who finally arrived. Didn't think you'd show up, Devin. Devin and the witch. Want a hot dog? Sure, I'll take one of those diggity dogs. What? Sure thing, my friend. Jonas gets Devin one of those diggity dogs. Oh wow, this is great. Really great. Does everyone know how great this is? Hey everyone, you should try one of these hot dogs. They're amazing. Random person, hey, I'll take one of those. Sure, me too. Whoa, everyone, it takes time to grow these babies. You're a lot more energetic than I expected, Devin. Nisha looks at you. Did you do something? No, we just came together, right? Yep, that's right. Gosh, it's such a beautiful day. Devin turns to the random people. Hi, I'm Devin. Want a hot dog? Before you know it, Devin is the center of attention. This might not be the big party both of you, or maybe just you, expected, but it seems to be working out just as Devin wanted. Devin walks back over to the three of you just as things start to wind down. What a great party. Now those are never words I thought I'd hear coming from you. Did you meet a lot of people? Sure did, and I got invited to even more parties. That's a good thing, right? Well, it looks like the party is coming to a close. Shall we head out? Yeah. You all leave the party in good spirits. like in reality, it's basically the equivalency of using all your social battery all at once. Alright, Jean. You walk up to the cafe and see that the sign should say open says closed. That's weird. It's closed, but the lights are on. Maybe Jean is inside somewhere? You knock on the cafe door. Jean's head pops out from the kitchen. He looks annoyed as he makes his way to the door. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked. Jean opens the door. You're here. Yeah, you asked for a spell? Grumbles. Do you want it? Hold out the spell. The discovery. You hold out the discovery time to Jean, but he disapprovingly looks down at it. I'll take it back, then. It was Mel's idea. She believes in magic. She said magic could help the... They're done. John scurries back into the kitchen. A sweet smell wafts through the air. Wow, what's that? Grumbles. Maybe I should check on him? You walk into the kitchen and see Jean biting into a madeleine fresh from the oven. Maybe brown sugar instead of the mix of castor and demerara sugar? Baking powder instead of egg whites and butter. Browned? Unbrowned? Something still isn't right. Are those the madeleines? Ugh. Can I try one? Jean looks at you. He picks up the baking sheet full of sweet, smelling, freshly baked madeleine and pours them into the garbage. What? Like, I'd have the same reaction if you have never tried brilliantly fresh madeleines. They are so good, and just watching someone take an entire and like, it doesn't even mean madeleines, but just watching someone take an entire tray of baked goods and just dumping it would just, oh, I'm tearing up thinking about it. Like, the idea of just tossing a whole tray of baked goods. This cafe does not serve imperfection. That face is a sick look of determination from someone who has been making thousands of madeleines. Those poor cakes, how many perished because of you? It can't be helped unless I uncover the cause of their imperfections. Take the charm. No, it's no use. If Jean doesn't take this charm, you'll never get to taste those delicious smelling madeleines. There must be something you can do. Think! That's it. You're absolutely brilliant, right? You'll channel the spirits of the madeleines from their garbage grave and convince them to take the charm. Technically, you'd be like, Cece's solution. You've always wanted to be a cookie. I mean, or are the cakes? Never mind. You want to eat something delicious, and you're gonna get that something delicious no matter what it takes. Desperate people are always the easiest to convince, and you can sense Jean's desperation. All you need to do is play the part. You grab your chest if something just came over you. Valeria, are you okay? Jean, yes, it is we, your madeleines from the garbage grave. We need to speak with you. The madeleines? Yes. Good. It looks like it's working. We can be the best madeleines. Why you deny us the opportunity to take responsibility? We can be the best madeleines in the world. If only you would take that charm. Shh, unbelievable. You can't fool me. Fool you. We only wish for your help. A real chef relies on skill, not charms. A real chef takes help when it's given, especially when said help was asked for. And the hard work for crafting a charm has been done. If the witch wants money, the witch can have it. No, that's not what Valeria means. And fool. Fool? Yes, fool. Don't refuse a chance at perfection. Only fools make things harder for themselves. Finest. Only fools make things harder for themselves. Give it to me. It worked. It worked! You hand Jean the charm and unpossess yourself. No, head rush. I have no idea what just happened, but no idea. Please leave. What? Not again. Now. Okay. You leave the restaurant. I really wanted to try those madeleines, but at least I prevented Jean from giving up. That means there's always next time. That's fair. Oh, my sweet golden retriever Jonas. You approach the festival site. You see Jonas standing in the middle of the hustle and bustle. You can put those 2x4s over there by the stage. Then let's focus on getting the vendor stalls done today. Once those are out of the way, we can focus on the stage. Wow, look at Mr. Boss over here. Yeah, I think that leadership potion you made did the trick. No weird side effects either. At least not yet. How are things going here? Fine for the most part. I've mostly been answering questions and making sure everything's organized today. Not much for me to work on actual construction work. I guess now I know how Mel feels most of the time. What? Well, I'm about to go on a break. Would you want to head to the cafe for a bite? Are you asking me on... Sweet golden retriever boy. Me ask you on a no! Wow, thanks for all the exclamation points. Like I've even been on a date before. Wait. When the himbo realizes that they outed themselves. The himbo face. Oh wait, you've never been on a date? And a weirdo witch like you has? Well, fine. I'll go on a non-date with you. Fine, I'll go on a non-date with you. What are you two, 12? Fine. Let's go then. Lead the way. You and Jonas walk over to Jean's cafe. You take a seat at one of the tables. Jean walks over. Jean looks at the two of you. What are you looking at? We just want a snack or something. Jean looks away. Here are some menus. Jean walks away. Ugh, why is he always gonna be so weird? Couldn't Mel have married someone more normal? Yeah. He doesn't have magic. He merely burned others. Yeah, no, it's the odd calmness that I feel like they're, transmuting. He's oddly calm, but yet not. That dude is not calm. Trust me, he just hyper-focused. Must bake all of the things. Actually, Jean is pretty cool, even though he's also a weirdo. He's helped me out a lot in the past with stuff. Oh, does this have to do with the trouble, huh? Well, it's, just that Mel said. Oh, Mel already mentioned? No, at least not really. She said something happened, but not what. Gotcha, yeah. I don't want to get into it too much right now, but school was always a little rough for me, and one day enough was enough, Mel's a total go-getter, so it was hard for her to deal with. But Jean listened and got it, and if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would have been able to work through it. Sorry for being so vague about it. It's kind of like a downer of a subject for a hang-on. Not date. Okay. Huh, yeah, exactly. I guess we should save that conversation for an actual date. Why would we want to talk about depressing stuff on an actual date? I mean, I don't know. At some point, people talk about the depressing stuff, right? I guess it has to come up sooner or later, sure, but we're not going on dates, so it'll never come up, yeah? Yeah. John walks over to the table. Can I take your order? Yeah, I'll just take the mac and cheese. I didn't look at the menu, just get the mac and cheese. It's pretty good. Jean makes the pasta himself. Yeah, I'll do that too, then. I'll be right back with your order. And Jean is right back with your order. You and Jonas eat your mac and cheese right. I love how of all the things in a cafe, pastries, muffins, baked goods, mac and cheese. This is the best mac and cheese you've ever eaten. It's also the only mac and cheese you've ever eaten. Jean brings over the bill and you both pay. What a big meal, I'm stuffed. Me too. Well, I should probably get back to the site. There are probably dozens of questions that need answering. Yeah, I should be on my way too. Catch you later. Bye. We're gonna get a sensation. White for Jonas? Yeah. He did just get handed a lot of responsibility, and it seems like he's had some struggles in the past. So something representing hopes, dreams, and prosperity, etc. It makes sense. I guess I'll write this down in my grimoire. Now we have 2 with white. 2. Which is kind of neat. Alright. I believe I still have Nisha to check up on. Let's check in on Nisha. You walk into the studio and hear Nisha muttering something to herself. She doesn't sound too happy. I wonder if that's the inspiration potion didn't work, huh? Is someone there? I swear to God, if they're messing with me. Uh-oh. Nisha swings the door open. Valaria? What are you doing here? I just stopped by to see how the inspiration potion worked for you. Oh, that? It worked great. My artistic genius flowed right through me. They created hundreds, no thousands of masterpieces. That's great too. Huh? What was that? I think I'm feeling some sort of strange energy coming from the... How about we walk somewhere, like the beach, with this energy? The studio always feels like this. Come on, just this way. Shove. Nisha marches out of the studio. I guess we're following her. You and Nisha arrive at the beach. What a beautiful day, and now we're free from that stuffy old studio. You still haven't said if the potion worked or not. Let's not talk about work. Tell me, Valaria, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear? Fear is too exhausting. You know, that's fair. I'm not really into feeling emotional extremes. How about you? Nisha grows serious. Being stuck, unable to see the world and create new things. Stuff like that. My parents died in an accident when I was a baby. It's why Gran raised me. I don't know if she told you that already or not. No. I don't remember them, but it hit Gran hard. I think it's why she is the way she is. So hung up on making everyone around her happy, never really thinking about herself in the process. I spent a lot of time hating this village as a kid. All I can remember is wanting to get out, and then I did, and so it feels weird being back again. Sorry. Wow, I just dumped a lot of information on you. I don't usually do that with people. Don't worry about it. It's nice getting to know you. I want to get to know you. Oh, there's not really much to learn. I mostly lived in the woods with my gran my whole life. Not very exciting. I mean, my childhood was mostly me and my imaginary... Imaginary what? Friends. I outgrew them, though. So now I'm perfectly normal, other than being a genius artist. Next question, only this time you get to ask. But you're gonna have to answer too. Oh, okay. Alright. Greatest achievement, way to relax, darkest... You know what? I am here for relaxation techniques, and I kind of want to see what Nisha considers relaxing. I want to say art, but that's semi-work now. I guess I take after my gran because I like to take long walks. I come down to this beach a lot too. Though sometimes a good party is my favorite way to unwind. It's really variable. Sleeping. Definitely sleeping. Especially if it's under a nice big tree. The sand seems very soft now that you mention it. Maybe I'll just have a quick... Have you ever slept on sand before? It'll get in your hair, in your clothes, and in between your... Okay, fine. Sand is not for sleeping. As someone who has been to the beach a lot, you know, sand is not for sleeping. I think I did that like once or twice as a kid and regretted it horribly. You get sand and it doesn't leave your hair for like days. Nisha takes a sharp, deep breath and does a big stretch, which actually I'm gonna join her on that because I haven't in a little bit, so I'm gonna do. Oh, did someone wake up? Did someone wake up? Huh? Is someone up now that Mom's stretching off camera? Hi, sweet boy. Hi. You can go back to sleep. I was just taking a stretch break. Cats. I think this, along with the inspiration potion, really helped clear my head. So the potion did work? I think so. Thanks for coming out here with me. Sure thing. We should come out here again. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Well, I should probably get back to the studio. None of them get jealous with each other. It's just which one you choose to end up with, so it's fine. Masterpieces don't create themselves. I should be on my way too. See you around. You make your way back to the village. Oh, someone sneezy? We have a friend. Huh? Green? Green usually offers protection and stability. I wonder if it has to do with that art studio. It definitely gave off weird vibes. Let me write that down in my grimoire real fast. So we have 2 who have green, 1 who has red, 1 who has purple, and 2 who have white. I think I've talked to everyone. All right. Home it is. Home, home, jiggity jig. Huh, it's treat time. Caca. Okay. One crow treat coming up. Caw. Now it's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. Caw. I need more pretty gemstones. Pretty gemstones. Let's see if anything's changed, shall we? Ooh, it has. The past is now all about authority and responsibility and stability and ambition and feeling ambitious. While the present's all about a cooperation and choices and, you know, new relationships. And the future is the consequences of our own actions in a cycle of change and natural flow. Okay. I'm here for. Yep. 4 more days till. I kind of want to see. I might change the outfit. I think I might change the outfit for a little while. Have some fun with it. I'll go with the long dress. Long dress is adorbs. And it has, like, cute sandals. And yes, it's pink. And I'm not super pink, but, like, whatevs. You can finish loading at any time screen. Thank you. Yes, I am ready to end the day. Someone has now loafed up. So we're good. Good morning, happy people. Hello, Valaria. So tired, but can't sleep. Must keep going. Charm, please. Best regards, Mel. Honey, your bags are gonna get bags. Yo, Valaria, you've gotta hurry. Bad stuff keeps happening. Mel says maybe I've attracted bad vibes or something. Maybe you've gotten oil or something for good vibes. Only help me, Jonas. Yeah, okay. Hey, Valaria, this is weird energy going on in the art studio that's trapping me or something. How am I supposed to make art when I feel so bogged down? Do you have an oil to help break free from this? Please hurry. I love how she signs it always with the X's. Cool. We're gonna go to the garden. We're gonna tend our plants. Weed. For this stream, we're gonna try and make it through like one whole week, and then we're gonna do the full moon and stuff on the next stream, so you don't get surprises. We'll see where we are, but garden check. All right, home. Charm to stay awake. Charms are these guys. So we need lavender. Yep, calendulas. And yarrow. Mix. Energized charm. It looks super cute, and I love this little charm bag. Alright. Oil. That's this guy. I remember that one. Rosemary. Blue is the blue pea flower, and then this guy is the calendulas. Safety oil. That is adorable. Keep crafting. Last but not least, an oil for being bogged down. Yeah. Okay. So star is chamomile. Pink. I'm gonna assume it's the hollyhock because it's pink. The only one you're missing up above this guy is the rose. That's all. And more calendulas. I do love this color combination. It's actually quite pretty. Freedom oil! Alright. Village. Alright, let's start with Ruth. See how she's doing. Wonder how Ruth's day of relaxation went. Also, see? Cute. Super cute with the celestial earrings and everything. I'm gonna stop by and check in on her. You knock on Ruth's office door. One moment, please. You hear Ruth talking to someone. You can't hear what she's saying, but Ruth sounds agitated. The conversation ends. A person you assume is involved with festival preparations leaves. Come in. Oh, Valaria, is there something I can help you with? I was just stopping by to see how the relaxation spell worked. Ah, yes, the spell. I don't know what came over me. I wanted to do all these things I normally wouldn't do, but honestly, it was kind of nice switching things up a bit. And my nails have never looked so nice. Perhaps I don't pamper myself enough. Unfortunately, I think it might have scared Nisha a little. I don't think she was quite prepared to deal with that. So it sounds like it worked then? I think so. I just hope I wasn't too much of a burden on Nisha. I've already asked her to do the art installation for the festival. Asking for more than that would be too much. I might be an old lady, but I can still take care of myself. Besides, we've got you to help keep us all in check, right? Yeah, totally. I'm only teasing. Well, sort of. No people are, I know, or I think there's supposed to be an I there. I know people are worried about me. I can sense it from Mel as well, and maybe, just maybe, a smidge from you. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If the festival goes well, everything will fall into place. What's everything? Well, if the festival goes well, there's no more reason to worry. The village will be back on its feet, people will be interested in revisiting Flora, our farms will produce an abundance of produce, artisans will draw people from all around, and those are some lofty goals for one festival fair. I know, but American dream. That's fair. But what I want most truly, more than anything, is for Nisha to feel comfortable leaving here. Huh? You don't want to keep a genius artist? I get it, You want to give Nisha the stability she needs to experiment. That's correct. Nisha had a rough childhood. My daughter, her mother, passed away. Then the bullying in school, I tried to be there for the best I could, but it was hard balancing all of it. The village entered a slump, I worked longer hours, which meant missed art shows, and I've always tried to make it up to her. I always supported her, but it's very strange becoming the person who causes worry rather than being the one who does worry. I want Nisha to become the best person she can be. She can't be stuck thinking about an old lady like me. Have you, ever told Nisha any of this? No, she doesn't need me to dump on her right now emotionally. Not that you need me to do that either. Goodness, my apologies. You only stopped by to ask about the spell. Stop being so emotional, Ruth. You have work to get done. It's alright, really. No more of this talk. As Mel would say, we must focus on the task at hand. Though I am glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. Perhaps the relaxation spell still has some lingering effects. Yeah, maybe. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm sure you were planning on this being a quick visit. Actually, I wasn't rushed. No worries, out the door with you. We've all got things to do today, correct? Farewell, Valaria. Ruth pushes you out of her office and closes the door behind you. Alright, she is a strange old lady. I can kind of see how she and Gran are friends. Seems like she cares a lot about Nisha, but that's also somehow stressful? Getting another vibe. Black? Okay. The color for connection, but deep connection, but also boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, maybe Ruth could use something associated with the color black. She cares a lot about everything, but maybe that somehow holds her back. But back from what, I wonder? I'll jot that down in my grimoire. We have added black. It's black. Alright, we also have to talk to Mel while we're here. You walk into Mel's office, but Mel is nowhere to be found. Maybe she isn't here after all. Guess I'll come back. What the heck? You walk over to Mel's desk and look over a massive pile of papers to find her fast asleep. I'll just leave the spell on her desk. When you place the charm on Mel's desk, you knock over her pencil holder. Oh god, the festival's on fire! Well, ma'am! I am glad I actually didn't yell that, but Oh, the festival's not on fire. It's Valaria. Not that you're on fire. That's not what I... man. Sorry, I'm just so... Mel? Don't worry, Mare. The petting zoo is completely Oh, Valaria, it's still you. If you're this tired, why don't you just go home and sleep? No time. Must count napkins. Here, try holding the charm and see if it helps. You put the energized charm in Mel's hands. Her eyes are somewhat open, but you can tell she's barely hanging in there. An energized charm won't be strong enough to help with this level of exhaustion, but you know Mel's beyond stress, so maybe getting work done is what she needs before you can rest. Mel, I'm going to try something a little extra to help you out. Have you ever read about incantations in Covenpolitan? I thought you said no more Covenpolitan. I did, but I want you to try something, okay? You search on Mel's office. Fortunately, her witchcraft hobby means she has some basic spell supplies around here. You managed to find a few white candles and some matches. You place them on a desk in front of Mel and light them. Incantations are usually good for summoning up a big dose of energy, but you have a feeling getting Mel to say one in her state will be a little tricky. I've lit some candles, and now I'm going to say some words. I need you to repeat what I say with every ounce of energy you have, okay? Yes, Sean, I've got this. I'm not... Oh, what's the point? Maybe an incantation that imbues Mel with a strong sense of duty is best, or maybe just something that'll help her trudge through all this stuff. For tough love, let's try... I'll complete my tasks one by one. Yep. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. No fun, just what? Mel, you can get your work done if you repeat the words. What words? This is gonna be harder than I thought. Time to be dramatic. Fire! Quick, get the hose! Oh, I was dreaming again. Did the incantation work? No, because I need you to say the incantation with me. Please try again. Don't give up on me. All right. Now that you might have Mel's attention, let's give this another go. Okay, now focus on what I say. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. I'll complete my tasks. Mel, you're so close. Come on, you can do it. They're no fun. Mel squeezes the energy, trying to lift her head a little higher. I can feel its energy starting to work. Fantastic. If you say it one more time, you'll be back up on your feet. And I'll get all my work done? Of course. Behold, the power of magic, right? Yes. Magic. Say the incantation one more time. Here we go. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. Mel sits straight in her chair, grasping the energizing charm. Equivalency of a monster, let's just say. Takes a deep breath. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. I feel it. I feel amazing. Incantations are amazing. Witches are amazing. Oh, no, you fine. I hope you feel better, honestly, demoness. If you're not feeling good, that's not good. Starry Eyes here is like half asleep on her desk screaming that witches are amazing because of incantations. It's up to me to make up for the fact that we're understaffed and over budget. Pulling all those all-nighters has started getting a little rough, but it is what it is. Is there no one else who can help? I mean, yes, but people also keep asking me for help, and so the cycle continues. But I feel much better now, thanks to you. Now, if you don't mind, I really want to take advantage of this burst of energy, okay? Sure thing, just make sure you get some proper rest. Yes, will do. Also, we have a couch friend for your viewing pleasure. You good boy. Yeah, he's like half awake. He's like, hello. People like you. You're adorable. Yeah. That wasn't so hard after all, and now Mel will be able to get all her work done and get some proper rest. She's her. Talk to Jean. Ugh. I should check in on Jean. Maybe he'll have some snacks for me. Snackies. Right. Walk up and knock on the door. Yes. Is he not going to open the door? You open the door and see Jean surrounded by books. What the heck? Ah, Valaria. Am I interrupting something? Jean stands up. I can help myself out. No, I should take a break. Jean just kind of stands there in silence. Sorry, I was just thinking. Come this way. Jean leads you into the kitchen. Tea? Yes, please. Jean brings 2 cups of tea to the table. I also have some macaroons. Would you like? Yes! Jean brings over a plate of macaroons in a rainbow of colors. You take the black one. I feel like I'm going pink because it's going to match the dress. So, it matches the dress. That one is raspberry. Perfect level of sweet, yet tart. Tartness is one of the key attributes of raspberry, yet sometimes it can be too much. You want to use sugar to balance the tartness, but not overwhelm it. What were all those books you were reading? Cookbooks. You still read cookbooks? Of course. But don't you have, like, all your own recipes? Yes, but I studied to create them. Also, it's good to learn about other people's techniques. You never know when it'll prove helpful. So that means you'll be studying for, like, ever. Which is not to not continue to study throughout their lives. Structured learning isn't for me. But this isn't structured, more of a process of failures and successes. Do your failures explode? Sometimes they burn. I was like you as a student. Really? I wasn't very good at school. Hang on now. Teachers would get mad at me for reading cookbooks in class. You must have been popular. I wasn't. They put me in charge of the school's bake sale one day as punishment. No one wanted to help me, so I had to do it all myself. I baked all sorts of cookies and cakes. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. I guess I'm here as punishment, but I'm not putting the festival on by myself. No, the point of the bake sale was to punish me for my love of baking. That's awful, but you still love baking, even more so. Everything sold out from that bake sale. It was the most successful one ever. One of the people there was a teacher from culinary school, and they asked me if I'd like to attend their school. I said yes and never looked back. Learning isn't bad, but not everyone learns the same way. That's true. You headed out, babe? Crowley's headed out. He's decided he's gonna go get, some nom-noms, because he took, like, a 2-hour-long power nap. And that's how it works. You take a 2-hour-long power nap, and then you get snackies, right? Also, some people are just mean. I am happy you didn't start baking for one. These macaroons are delicious. Thank you. John looks over at his stack of books. Break time's over, isn't it? If you don't mind. Not at all. See you later. Maybe someday I'll enjoy learning as much as Jean. I hear Crowley, but I don't see Crowley. But if I see Crowley, I'm gonna pick up Crowley. Yellow. Yellow can be associated with learning, but also joy, even though he seems to already like learning. I guess John is struggling with those mad lines, though. Maybe incorporating something yellow would help him to remember to find the joy in learning. Yeah, let's take note of that in my grimoire. More information about villagers. He's like purple and yellow, and I love it. Next up, Jonas. Adorable, sweet, golden retriever himbo boy. You arrive at the town square and look around for Jonas, but you can't seem to find him. Jonas, where are you? Psst, over here. You see a hand wave at you from behind one of the booths. You walk over and look at it behind it to find Jonas curled up in a ball and hiding his face. Can I get that spell I requested? Yes? The safety oil. Is there a reason you're hiding over here? Jonas lifts his head as he takes the safety oil from you. Oh, someone hurt the puppy. He's all bruised and the poor himbo boy. Jonas, what happened to your face? Does it really look that bad? Let me see. Take a closer look at Jonas. You're leaning close to Jonas. He looks pretty banged up. What are you doing? Sorry. Just wanted to make sure none of your injuries look too serious. Oh, thanks, I guess. Oh my god, poor himbo boy. So what exactly happened? My face, well, that's from a metal bar swinging into my eye. And then you can't see him, but all my fingers are bruised from missing nails with my hammer. I thought you were supposed to be good at this building stuff. Usually I am. I pride myself on workplace safety. But something feels off. I see. Didn't your boss break his leg? You've probably been cursed. Didn't you? Okay, yes, but I told him that the ladder was broken, but did he listen? No. I even labeled that thing to be tossed, but the old geezer said it was fine. My injuries aren't from being a stubborn old fool. Mine are the result of not paying attention. Boyo! Boyo! What happened to your teeth? So you're a klutz. Only when people keep asking questions when I'm in the middle of hammering. Okay, so you're not the best at multitasking is what I'm learning. No. So, why are you hiding? Because I have to demonstrate the new saw to the crew in a few minutes and you're afraid that I'm gonna saw my arm off. I see. Well, you've got your safety spell. That makes me a little squeamish special. Well, you've got your safety spell. That's it. We're talking about an arm or no arm here. Do you doubt my spell work? No, it's just, can you say a few, like, magic words or something? Magic words? Isn't that a thing witches do? I mean, fair. Isn't that a thing witches do? Sure, maybe in children's books. Yes, of course. How does this sound to you? Arusinir Guintana. Whoa, you can speak ancient witch. Wait, why are you laughing? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Jonas, where are you? Crap, it's almost time. I'm gonna die. You've gotta help me. Did you apply the safety oil? Oh, right. Jonas smears the oil all over him. All I picture is the equivalency of someone taking an oil, pouring a bunch of his hands and going, not in the face. That's all I see. There is magic in common sense and encouragement. There is. There's also what this poor himbo's probably doing, which is slathering himself in oil and hoping a rebar doesn't hit him in the face again. Okay, now what? Go to your meeting. But the magic words. Jonas really does doubt the potency of your magic. You should show him how it's done. Or is it even worth the effort? That himbo's... I know, right? He is such a sweet golden retriever of a boy. How about making it pay? Okay, here's some magic words. Planks. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna have fun with this one. Planks of wood, bars of steel, avoid this man or whatever. Wait, what? There he is. Come on, Jonas. I'm coming. You're coming with me in case anything goes wrong. I already told you I hate blood grabs. He just grabs your... No, you're coming with me. Alright. Jonas grabs your arm and pulls you with him towards the crew. Jonas takes his place by a massive saw. Hello, crew. Today I'm here to give a demonstration of this new piece of equipment you see right here. It's a giant saw, and I don't think I need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. A giant saw is not a toy. So, first you press this button here. Jonas pauses and looks around. Anyway, just press this button and... just press this button. Okay, who's making that noise? Because I'm gonna press this button and something bad is gonna happen. Boss. There it is again. We need to move very slowly. What? Have I already chopped off my pinky and I haven't noticed it yet? I don't see any blood, do you? Should I grab him? Grab me? Jonas looks up. His face turns pale. Well, a shelf of wooden planks and metal poles collapses, kicking up a cloud of dirt. Boss! The whole crew descends upon Jonas. I'm alright. Are you okay? I said yes. Here, boss, sit in this chair and relax. Really, I'll get him a cup of tea. Please, just leave. Do you think we should call a doctor? I said, leave me alone. Jonas shoves his way out of the crowd and takes off running. His crew stands around dumbfounded. Did I brew the tea too low? Oh, poor himbo. You tiptoe away from the festival site. Maybe I should have put a little more effort into those magic words after all, but Jonas didn't cut off his arm, right? Oh, Jonas, I'm gonna have to have a talk. But first, Nisha. I love the, big old plants in the background. You walk into the studio and see Nisha standing frozen in the middle of the room. Stop. Don't come any closer. You'll get sucked in too. But I've got your order? Quick, roll it to me. Oh, okay. You take the freedom oil and roll it towards Nisha. However, due to the oil's non-soluble form, it starts to be off to the left. Almost. Nisha reaches for it, but her feet appear glued to the floor. Fortunately, we're gonna ignore the ambulance. Fortunately, she manages to grab it just before it rolls out of reach. Got it! That oil won't help with whatever glue you have stuck to the floor. It's not glue. The pressure radiating from these walls is trapping me here. When I roll my odor to you, I could at least move my feet a little, but now I can't move at all. Nisha pops up the oil and applies it to her wrist. You wait a few moments, then another moment. Let me see if I can move now. Nisha tries to lift her foot, but it's still stuck to the floor. Stupid oil, why isn't it working? Probably because you haven't actually solved what's keeping you from moving. Obviously, it's some sort of energy in this room. Well, yeah, but what energy exactly and why? That's what the oil's supposed to help you figure out. I don't have time for this. I need to get unstuck now. And you need to stop and think about what's causing you to be stuck. That's it. You're a witch. Yes. So that means you can do energy readings, right? Hello, Teddy. You wanna come say hi? What if you do an energy reading with me? There's a teddy on the floor. If I can end up reaching him, I will. Why would I do? Just read? I just read about them in last month's Cosmopolitan, that magazine. They said energy readings can help you figure out how you're feeling. Apparently, they should be easy enough for a witch, unless you're, like, really, like, not a witch. Ugh. Cracks knuckles, let's do this. Sweet, I knew I could trust a pro, but you are not a pro. You don't know how to do energy readings, but you probably can't tell a good energy reading from a bad one. A perfect combination for a situation such as this. Of course, you could actually try, but you could also just make it up. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. I'm sensing colors. It's all looking a little murky, like it's all blending together, like the color of the water you clean your paintbrush in. Ew, that's like not good, right? Let's just move on. What else do you see? Yeah, Valeria, what else do you see? How about the shape? Your aura radiates. The energy is like a cloud. This could mean no clear path forward. Could also mean that there are paths all around. Kind of hard to say. You might need to, like, experiment. Oh, at least it seems like Nisha's buying it, but you're kind of running out of ideas. Let's wrap this up with one more element that you see. It looks like the aura is concentrating around. Honestly, brain fog. Your head, similar to a crown, could mean a sign of transformation or transcendence, or if it's blocked, loss of a sense of meaning. That sounds a little intense, so brownish and nebulous energy located around my head. Okay, but like, what do these things combined mean? What is the deal with this stupid room, and with me? Well, you see. Just as you're about to give your explanation, you realize you do feel strange energy, like a simmer on the verge of a boil, and it seems to want Nisha's attention. Could the energy be coming from the room, or maybe from something else? It's probably you just best focus on the energy reading. It's what Nisha asked for anyway. The murkish brownish color indicates a blockage of sorts. Meanwhile, the energy's cloudy shade says the way forward is lost. However, the energy around your head means big new ideas are coming, but you need to seek them out. Wow, you sounded like a legit witch there. Thank you. There is something in here. What? No. It's just a loose shelf. Jonas should come over and fix it. No, I can feel it. Nisha, maybe that's the energy you're... No! Anyways, thanks for the spell and the reading. Look, I can move my feet again. Better get back to work, don't you think? You are hiding something hilarious. Now, if you could go so I can paint, that'd also be great. Nisha starts pushing you out the door. Wait, Nisha, let's figure this out together. Sorry, really, it's nothing to worry about. Bye. Nisha slams the door behind you. Why does it feel like everyone in this village asks for my help and then kicks me out? That's fair. Devin. You walk up to the music studio. You oddly don't hear any sound coming from inside. Devin, are you in there? The door creaks open. Someone peeks out. Valeria, is that you? Yeah, and only you, as far as I can tell. We need to be quick. Devin opens the door and pulls you inside. Devin, what's going on? All right, we're good. You look down and notice Devin is grasping your arm. You good? Devin lessens the hold in your arm. You want to talk about it? You're gonna laugh at me. I'd never laugh at you. After what I did at the party, people keep coming to see me, so every time someone knocks on the door, I put on a fake voice and tell them I'm not here. But I don't think it's very convincing because they keep coming, and now everyone just thinks I'm weird. That means the spell worked. They're not supposed to think I'm weird, not that. The fact that people are coming to see you, I guess. But my throat hurts so much from all that talking the other day, and I haven't been able to practice any of my singing. I see. Sometimes sacrifices want to be made. I only have so much control. Extreme actions mean extreme results. You know, that is fair. She has so much control. I'm sure after today you'll feel much better. Honestly, I'm jealous of people like Nisha and Jonas. People with big personalities that can walk into a room full of confidence and everyone notices them. But for me, I feel like such a background person. And then when I get my time in the spotlight, I just get overwhelmed. I feel like I should be more like them. Then I'd have a role in social situations. A role? Like a job? I guess. I mean, like, what do I bring to the table? I'm just the dull, quiet person who stands in the corner. People only come to see me now because they think I'm something else. But don't you want to be someone else? Wasn't it new summer, new me or something? I was wrong. I want to be the quiet person who stands in the corner, but that doesn't feel interesting enough. Sorry, I'm being such a downer right now, but I don't know what to do. It's fine. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I know I am also not the most socially experienced person, but I don't think you're dull at all. I appreciate your more quiet nature. A lot of social stuff is overwhelming for me too, so you can count on me to stand in that corner with you. Thanks, Valeria. That means a lot to me. Hello, sweet boy. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is pressure and I need to be socializing all the time. Hi. Are there cats near me? There are cats near me. Good fruit. And if I don't make the most of it, I've somehow failed. I mean, I can understand that, feeling, because it definitely, especially if you're like an introverted kind of person, if you suddenly have to be super, super extroverted, it can be super hard and like really drain your social batteries. Is that what I'm supposed to be feeling too? No, I've spread my anxiety again. This is pretty hard. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only new person here, at least. Yep, feel free to vent to me about the awkwardness of it all. And you can vent to me too. And we can help each other summon the courage to keep marching forward. We shall rule over the quiet back corner of every party. Yes, it shall be open to everyone who wishes they weren't at that party. Until you find the dog. Until you find the dog at the party, and then everything's good. I'm really glad you stopped by. I'm feeling much better now. I'm glad. I should get going, though, and let you rest. Thanks. Also, if you see anyone looking for me on the way out, tell them you aren't here. Thanks, Floy. Bye. We're gonna get a sense. Burgundy? Burgundy is a color used for manifesting. Oh, hi, Tedums. Bye, Tedums. We have a couch cushion again. We have a couch friend. I could help Demon summon up the energy to make things happen. Let me write down this in my grimoire. So let's see. We have added to him too. Yep. Burgundy and white. I think I've talked to everyone though. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna actually make sure we have enough of these because we have 4 of those, 3 of those. Excellent. We're gonna get 2 more of those, and we still get at least 2 of those, so we should be good for right now. Do we have anything else pretty to put here? No, of course not. Not yet. Huh? You've got something for me today? I want to see it. Caw-caw. Yes, I remember our agreement. 1 crow treat coming up. Alright, so what have you got for me? Ooh. Pretty. An amethyst. So purple. So pretty. Definitely gonna save this for something special. Thanks for this, Ramsey. I wonder if I can put it on the altar. I want the shiny pretty. Not quite yet. So big. Let's try a 1 card spread for a daily inspiration. The devil. Yep, guiding card. Confusion, overwhelm, obsession, and a sense of humor. Yeah, I can understand the idea of confusion, 3 more days till the full moon. Oh, also, while I'm here, I figured out what I want. This one. Like, that looks so cute. So cute. Alright. Yes, I will end the day. I have been running around the village doing errands. Being awesome. Dear Valeria, I feel as if there's so much I want to say, and yet I can't bring myself to say it. Unfortunately, this has caused some conflict within the festival planning committee. Perhaps a potion could get us all on the same page. Fair enough. Sincerely, Ruth. Valeria, I think I have a solution, but I want nothing else to go wrong during my attempt. I need to know if I've truly figured out, could I get another charm? Sure. Hi, Valeria. I'm feeling a little lost about what kind of music to write. I feel like if I'm not capturing Flora, I don't know. Maybe someone else is a good idea. Maybe a potion could help. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to the garden. Deal with the garden first. And I know I have plenty of ingredients and I don't have to do this every day, but I like doing the garden aspects of this every day. It's just nice. To me, it just feels nice. Could get extras. Which is fine because, like, As long as we water them, they're fine. Next. Weeds. Let's get some orders started. First and foremost, a potion, so we're good to go with that. To help her tied up tongue. Yep, potions. Plants. Roses for the heart. Aluminum for the purple. And then for that symbol, yarrow. Chit Chat potion. Keep crafting. Next up, Charm, which is, if I remember correctly, this guy. Yes, excellent. Star Chamomile. Orange is the Candula, and Geranium for the kind of cool H symbol. Mystical. Success Charm. That one's cute too. Like, I like the flowers and stuff poking out of it. Last but not least, a potion to help find ideas. So we've got potion. Check. Plants. Let's start with some lavender. And then we need more aluminum. And then more geranium. Look at that. Guidance potion. Like, that's super cute. The bottle is super cute, like, if nothing else. Village. Alright, we're gonna do the circle again. To the roof! As you make your way to the town hall, see another patch of floor full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, look at all this. You look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants are fungi, or chock full of magical potential too. I'll have to take some home for research, though. I got away with foraging last time. No. Like, leave it. But there's no sign saying not to take anything. Inner Ramsey. Oh no, my inner Ramsey again. Yes, I know, just because there's no sign doesn't mean it's free for the taking. And just because it was fine last time does not mean it was fine this time. Not getting caught does not make it legal. Fine. Yes, yet again you're right. But wow, look at that shiny thing. As your inner Ramsey looks for the shiny thing, you put everything you can fit into your pockets. Now, let's go see Ruth. Oh, this is gonna end so badly again. It's gonna end so badly. You walk into the town hall and head towards Ruth's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You will find Ruth standing outside her office. The heated argument comes from inside. You've already spent 75% of the budget. No more buying nails, wood, or whatever you do. Fine, then don't have a stage or produce stands or anything else. Ruth. Oh, Valaria, so glad she made it. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just Mel and Jonas figuring out how the remaining construction budget and schedule. I really should be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell I requested first. Right. It's right here. See, she ordered a potion. Just as you were about to hand Ruth her spell, Mel and Jonas erupt again. No, you're the one who stole my allowance to buy baseball cards. Oh, is that what this is really about? That was years ago. Do they usually argue this much and this loudly? I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment. So irritating. I'll yell at them for you. No, please. No more yelling. It'll just fuel them. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other. The only problem is they can be too honest with each other. They do sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps, but it is also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. This could have been avoided if I just communication my vision more clearly. I mean, you're not their mother. You know, then show them who's boss. If you're the mayor and it's your responsibility and all that, can't you tell them to quit it? There are certainly leaders that take a more heavy-handed approach, but I find that only tends to create resentment. Figuring out how to handle situations like this is all part of my responsibility. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. This is way too much for me. It's sort of like your magic, right? My magic is nowhere like being a mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Not like that. Magic only works when you can understand the intention and desires of the person that the spell is for. It doesn't sound like something out of Cosmopolitan. Nope. Your grandmother told me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly, understand where they're coming from and what they want. Ruth takes deep breaths and stares off into space. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believed what she said, you don't think she'd look so sad right now. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said magic is like being mayor. Maybe it was some secret intention she wants you to help her with. Looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. You take 3 of the mystery ingredients you forged this morning. The last time you used a random ingredient was kind of chaotic, but also kind of cathartic, you think? Maybe one of the ingredients will help too. The leaves, the grass, and I've never worked with seeds before. Seeds. I've never pressed the seeds one, so let's see what it does. While Ruth is off in her days, you slip some seeds into the oil. Ruth? Hey, Ruth? Gloria, how nice it is to see you. Oh no, it's Robo-Ruth. How did she? I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. My potion? Oh, that's right. How kind of you to bring it. I'm sure we'll get excellent work done. Now, Ruth takes the communication potion and drinks it. I forgot she was gonna drink it. Seeds are in there. Whoop. Let the experiment begin. Calmer than I expected. Noted. But let's keep an eye on things, yes? Ruth enters her office. You carefully open the door and peek inside. Yes, I do my laundry almost every other day, in fact. You know you're supposed to use soap, right? Ruth just stands up and looks around her office. Oh, Mayor, is everything all right? Ruth continues to look around. Mayor, are you there? The world is so big, and we're so small. I don't think she's in there. Mayor, did you want to discuss the budget? No. The production schedule? No. What are we supposed to do? Should I go get Nisha? Maybe? Ruth, are you? I quit. Ruth breaks out in hysterical laughter and walks out of the room. You manage to hide before she sees you peeping, and Mel and Jonas look at each other, stunned. That didn't seem normal. We're all feeling the stress of the festival. Let's get this budget and production schedule done. Yeah. You come out of your hiding place. That was good, right? Here goes the mayor to quit. Well, seeds. You walk up to Jonah's house and knock on the door. Oh, Gloria, come in. Can I get you any? Wait, I'm out of tea. Let me see if I have any coffee. Jonas, it's fine. I'm out of coffee too. Would you like some water? I'm fine, really. I just stopped in to check on me after yesterday's debacle. I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday... Here, my juice. My fun. You try to explain, but Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. The incident? You go and you sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks. Though I'm kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. I think I'd be hypocritical to think someone else is too much. You might have a point about that. Hey! Just kidding. So. I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly yelled by teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look so easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's. But for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. I could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things. Like things requiring me to use my hands, tinkering with things in shop class, stuff like that. Whoa, I get it. Really? Yeah, it's why my grand decided to train me. Usually, Von Tessels get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kind of feel like you learn in your own way. Yeah. My parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they just kind of let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so I didn't really matter. But Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel and John. So when the incident happened, everyone realized that I needed something different. And what was that moment? I was sitting in class and the teacher was teaching us something, but the other students behind me were talking and there was construction outside and one of the lights was And some of the students noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me and they kept asking questions after, "Are you okay, Jonas? What's wrong?" I know they only meant well, truly I do, but it was too much, and I picked up my chair and threw it across the room, and no one was hurt or anything, but outbursts like that still aren't okay. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually they found me in contact with my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. So, honestly, that was probably who having a panic attack, sweet pea. And you just got so overstimulated that you needed to immediately find a way out, so you did something that would be not quite loud and destructive, but attention-grabbing enough that you were able to escape the situation without people noticing you existed, because you were feeling so overwhelmed by the constant physical and emotional pressure of everyone around you. Honey bun, it's fine. There's your psychology for the day. I visited Mel to try and talk to her about it, but she got angry with me too, mostly because she felt disappointed. All this time defending me, and then I go and do that. Then Jean stepped in. He brought up my interest in putting things together. He mentioned the local builder, and Flora was looking for an apprentice, and I should consider it. I blurted out, yes. Mel lit up too, and she took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So, yeah, that's the story. Wow. Because you threw a chair? I should tell you about some of the messes my explosions have caused. I mean, there was more to it than, yeah, I know. The more I get to know people, the more I realize everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Like, does anyone know what they're doing? I don't. He probably does. He does, because he's a cat, and his job is to take a nap right now. Yeah, huh, Bubba? You a nap boy? Sweet nap boy. Right? I ask myself that all the time, and then I'm in charge of ensuring everything is built for the festival, and I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? I don't know. I don't want to be in charge of anything. I'm really glad we got to talk about this, though. Yeah, I guess it was part of growing closer. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah, like this morning, I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay? I was expecting you to say, "Oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas," and then you tell me what you had for breakfast. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything to grow closer. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are a pretty boring breakfast anyway. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we can keep talking, and that's all I could think of. That's cute and all, but then maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later then. Yep, stay chill until then. I'll do my best. Inspiration. Burgundy? Yeah, maybe. Jonas is more mature than I give him credit for, or at least he's more self-aware than I thought. But it sounds like he's still trying to figure things out. So yeah, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. Do. Both of them, white and burgundy. Got it. No. Oh, how'd the stay awake charm? Trying to see if those incantations got Mel in tip-top shape. You walk up to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Valeria, perfect timing. Wow. Mel does not look very, I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with one teensy tiny little no. You need to rest. But I need to focus, Jean. If I complete my tasks one by one, they'll get done. Wasn't Valeria's charm supposed to help with that? Well, yes, but you see, we also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yes, incantations, and I think they did the trick. That sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had a thought of why stop there? If I do my ritual on top of Valeria's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Isn't that right, Valeria? Oh, no, technically, she's right, but I'm just gonna shrug. You don't want to get no, this Mel seems awake enough, so this isn't your problem at this point. I guess. See, Jean? Just think of how great the festival could be if I could get double the amount done. Perhaps if you stopped spending time on rituals and spent more time on your tasks, they'd get done. She's not wrong. Yeah, well, you just spend your days baking the same cookies over and over again. They're cakes. Whatever. Cakes. Who cares? All because a critic made one snide comment, and then you lock yourself in your kitchen obsessing over every little detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when I do see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. All because people said last year's festival was boring. Yeah, well, who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm headed to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Mel storms out of the house, and Sean walks up behind her. Did my magic just call everyone worse? That's what happens when married people fight, right? I need peace. Mel needs peace. Blue? Yeah, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. Ma'am! You need to sleep. Ugh. You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it on the front door. The success. Guess no snacks day. However, before you can run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? Sean picks up the spell from the ground. I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Snacks. Oh. Hound makes fresh scones, and yes, always I will accept fresh scones and tea. Come on. Yeah, I mean, sure, I've got time. You go into the restaurant with Jean and see a fresh cup of tea and scones sitting on a table. You immediately sit down and gobble. This is good. Jean shifts in his seat. Those scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? You're being bribed. Why did you have to lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something else out for the Florida Festival. That chocolate cake could work. You've already had the chocolate cake. You bought. No, I can do it. I just need to prepare. Channeling spirits, intense work and stuff. You can't believe you're doing this again. You get into character. It is we, your Madeleines from the garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Valari hear what I'm saying? No, we've taken over Valari's entire brain. Is Valaria okay? Oh, sure, totally fine. I'm sorry for ruining so many batches of you, and I'm sorry my poor skill led to that critic criticizing you, criticizing us. That's, yeah, because they had talked about it previously, kind of, You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? Do not tell the poor baker to get good. It's okay, you just have to try again. That's the hard part. The closer I get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, and then knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village, my customers, the other critics? This is getting to be a bit much. Don't let your feelings get in the way. I don't have feelings. You seem pretty upset. Only because they were dishonest. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, you need to get out of here. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes. Then why are you telling us all this? I feel bad, but if you have a solution... I don't know for certain it's a solution, unless you try. Yes. All we have to say is... So then what are you waiting for? Get to it. And we won't come back until it's done. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. Whew, head rush, what'd I miss? Nothing. I need to get to baking, please. Don't worry, I'm a-goin'. Good luck with that success charm. Honestly, decent advice, and hilariously enough, I feel like knowing psychology is actually weirdly helping me know kind of how to respond to some things. You leave the restaurant hoping that's the last time you have to channel a cake or cookie. Talk to Nisha. You walk in the studio and see Nisha working on a painting. Looks like the energy reading in the oil did the trick. Valaria, don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, sorry, I thought you could hear me coming. I've been pretty in the zone all day today, which is great, but also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. Thanks again for your help. The energy reading and the oil really did do the trick. Of course. I'm always here for you. So, yeah, if you ever need anything, I'll be sure to ask. There's that noise again. I still need to ask Jonas to fix that shelf. Nisha, I really don't think that's a shelf. I'm feeling weird energy again, too. Nisha starts to look more scared. How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong... Nope, nothing. Spend too much time in the studio and you start to hear things. Trust me. So come on, let's go. Nisha grabs you by the hand and pulls you out of the studio down to the beach. Ah, good, the sea. Nisha looks at your hands. She immediately lets go. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize. Don't worry, I don't mind. Nisha looks away from you, but you can see a small smile on her face. Yeah. You both stand silent for a little while as you watch the waves. You take a little glance over at Nisha. She seems lost in thought. You wonder if you should say something. Ocean magic really is potent. Seagulls are rats with feathers. Though I don't have much experience with it, but I'm sure if I were to practice it, I'd master it quickly. I don't think the ocean is something to be mastered. I've looked at this ocean almost my whole life, and I'm still in awe of it. I think that's why it always helps soothe my mind. Nisha takes a deep breath. I'm worried about Gran. Why is that? She's just been acting odd recently. She does seem out of sorts. Yeah, but it's more than that. Yeah. She acts like everything is fine, so I can't tell if everything is fine, you know? She was apparently like this too when my parents died. Everything was fine, even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let herself feel things, you know? Honestly, shrugs, you know? If she doesn't talk, is it your problem? I know managing Gran's feelings shouldn't fall on me. I guess I feel like I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. She's always been fine with me, with the village, with everything. Oh, geez, what am I saying? This is so embarrassing. I didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's good to get things off your chest. This is a pretty stressful time for everyone, so I'm sure it's causing feelings to bubble up. What kind of feelings? All sorts. Jealousy, frustration, admiration, maybe even love. Love, huh? Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of day today. Sounds good. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. Well, I'll see you later. Ooh, witchy vibes. Yellow. That can mean someone with friendship, but also happiness. See, it shows up with yellows all around. It does seem like Nisha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Her relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Maybe something yellow could somehow help? I should write that down in my grandma. Yeah, when it appears, it like... So, she is green and yellow. We have a couple greens, but we know everyone's colors now, so that's the first step. So I gotta talk to Devin. You walk up to the music studio door and hear some music from inside. I could go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. Does that mean that's my style, or that I never innovate? Classic Devin, having a classic crisis. Does someone need a spell? Oh, do you have it? Let me see. Here we go. Guidance potion. So, how goes the music? I'm not really sure. I think I've got the basic melody down, but the overall tone and arrangement still feel off. Ruth and Mel want to hear what I've got so far today, and I'm terrified they'll hate it. It sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. There was this one time I was working on a potion, was practicing meditation, was trying my hand at something, was practicing meditation. When you see, it was just the most beautiful day outside, and I kind of fell asleep instead. I progressed on the meditation, but my gran didn't believe me. She said my snoring said otherwise. I see. Do either Nisha or Jonas know what Mel and Ruth are looking for? I thought about asking them, but they're both so busy I'd feel bad imposing. I know. You can help me. And what about my work? Oh, right. I just figured since you're already here. Just kidding. I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine. I just need help figuring out what kind of music best represents Flora. I'll start by asking you a few questions, if that's alright. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take this guidance potion first so I can get the most out of this. You know, that's a smart plan. That's a smart plan. Alright. Devin quickly downs the potion. Ready? First question. When you think of festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? Honestly, I like folk music and, you know, something to chill out to, like something to help people relax for the day. I've always imagined festivals as a time for people to come together and celebrate a life, I guess. Like our witch rituals, but bigger? Imagined. Have you never been to a festival before? Oh, no. I guess you did say you've never been to a party. It shouldn't be surprising that you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been to a festival? My gran tried, but the rest of my family said they lost their focus. Because they solely used to be for blessing the local town, but now festivals are all fun and games, so maybe that's not such a bad thing. What's your favorite part about festivals? That's a big question. The music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. Then there's the food: candy apples, fritters, ice cream, donuts, cotton candy. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And then there's the carnival games and the petting zoo and the... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? No. It's nice learning more about you. Oh, I'll definitely have to show you around at the festival then. Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of Flora is? How about eccentric? Everyone here seems to have quirks. Not that I'm really one to talk, but like, still. I don't get how this place operates. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I gonna do? What kind of music should I write? You wish you could help Devin out just a little bit more. They did ask for a guidance potion. Is there any other way you could guide them? Ding ding! What about runes again? They certainly resonated with Devin last time. Maybe they can help out again. Let's try something. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. Sure, give me a second. Devin runs around the room and gathers the items. Okay, I'm gonna write down a few runes, and then you're gonna pull one out of this... Look at the bowl, hat? Really? Sorry, it's all that I've got. It's fine. Pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyways, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost and method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? No. Maybe it's the witch from your town uses them, though. Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright. Once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Okay. Devin reaches in the hat and then stops. You pull it out. Me? But the rune is for you. I'm too nervous, I'll pick the wrong one, but usually when it's used for divination, the person asking for the rune should pull the please. If that's what they want, then. Fine, let me see. You pull a piece of paper out of the hat. Looks like we pulled... wait, what rune is this? Didn't you just write these a moment ago? Your gran always said your handwriting was awful. Maybe she was right. Guess you could just say whatever. It's not like any of these runes are bad, per se. Looks like the rune is... the rune of risk and creative focus, the rune of intuition, rune of chaos. You know, we're gonna go with creative focus. Sounds like you can go crazy. So it needs to be really creative. Okay, being creative is what you do, right? I suppose. So there, all sorted, right? Are you ready for that meeting? Devin still seems uneasy. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting for moral support? You don't have to come in or anything, just walk over with me and wait outside. When is it? In a few minutes. I guess we'd better head over then. Thank you! You and Devin walk over to the town hall. Break a leg. Thanks. Devin enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devin playing a melody on the guitar, but you can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough, though. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. You hear what sounds like a thank yous and goodbye. Guess the meeting's over. You wonder how it went. Well... they said it was too experimental. They just don't know what artistic genius sounds like. Maybe. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. I know they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. Nisha gave me this opportunity to show off my skills, and I'm nothing more than a disappointment, Devin. That rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong, considering you couldn't read it. I could always take another look. No, sorry, I think I just need to be alone right now. Thanks for trying to help, Bill Valaria. Oof, that didn't go according to plan, but there's still time for Devin to figure things out, so I'm sure it'll be okay, right? One can hope. I think I've talked to everyone. Yes. Home. What you doing, Meowsy? Huh? Is it treat time? Caca! Okay, one tro treat coming up. Now that's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. Getting there. End of the day. He is full sploot. That's not tail, that's a foot. Get your foot. Get your foot right there. Yeah, he touched your foot just a little. Alright. Hello, Valaria, don't worry. This time it's nothing a positive attitude can't fix, but I could get help with a positive attitude. Nothing would make me happier than some incense. Best regards, Mel. Yellow makes sense for positive attitude. Yo, Valaria, I need something special for a potential special someone, like, to meet. I'm trying to go all out, alright? A charm for some charm. Hey Valaria, sorry for being vague, but if they read this, they might try something. I'm through with dealing with them. I just want some peace and quiet. You need to get them away from me. Send incense. Also, keep this a secret. You okay? We're gonna figure it out, don't worry. Alright, let's try to get these done! First one. Incense. Check. To stay positive. Well, we definitely know we're gonna need some lavender and some yarrow. And then last but not least, it looks like some hollyhock. They actually got stuff kind of correct on this, which is weirdly nice. Optimism incense. Isn't this like super pretty with like the little, you know, incense thingy? Alright, next. Charm for some charm. Rose. Canandula. And alum. New love charm. Last but not least, an incense to get rid of something. Alright, so we're going to start with the protection side of things, which is rosemary. And then the blue pea flower, and then last but not least, alum again. Super useful plants. Cleansing incense. Ooh, cute little basin. I'm here for a cute little basin. Now we're gonna do counterclockwise, because I can. Nisha! You walk in the studio and see Nisha cowering in a corner. Nisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell I requested. Sure. Yeah, here's your cleansing incense. Great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... Is that... It's that sound again. There's something else in here, isn't there? Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Yes, I get it. Witches love burning stuff, but that doesn't mean we walk around carrying matches. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great, another situation you're not so great in. Meddling with the spirits is pretty advanced stuff. Maybe talking with them would help? It can't be that hard. Gran makes it look easy. And I'm Gran's best student. Well, we're gonna have to chat with them. Chat with them. A chat? Just let me get a pot of tea or some biscuits, right? Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're being serious. I've got salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Let me grab it. Nisha goes and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? The last witch called them Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard those, but okay. Now I need to. Hold on. You're not just like pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. About you so... Oh. No one has ever outright believed me before. It was tough when I was a kid. You've seen the Fibbly Nibblies since you were a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me in all sorts of trouble at school. Because of them, I couldn't concentrate as much on the other kids. And then I would yell at them, and obviously no one else could see them, so, well, maybe this time we'll get it sorted out once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now I need to cast a circle, and once it's cast, neither of us can leave it until I take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt in your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully this salt is good enough. Earth, element of trees, rocks, and flowers. I call on you to guide and guard us within this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication. I call upon you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity. I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of the ebb and flow of life. I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Alright, we should be good now to start talking. Go ahead and ask your first question. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the Fiddly Nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few more moments but don't hear anything. Could Nisha be lying? No. Sorry, but her childhood sounded too sincere, and you could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few more moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking in a language I feel like I almost understand, but don't. Ugh, they're doing that again. They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them. If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Nisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information even slightly wrong is good information, right? You think you hear them saying they want to help their board. Yeah. Help. Help. All they do is terrorize me. Maybe they think they're helping. I would love to know their definition of help. So far, all they've done is sabotage any semblance of my reputation in this village. Ugh, doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? You feel like you just barely understand what I'm saying. For real? I mean, if they could learn how to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Stay out of my way, be quiet, no eating paint? You're getting much of this conversation. You can sense the Fiddly Nibblies' presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another approach from Nisha and her little spirit friends. Larry, what am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends, maybe? Do you know how hard I've had to work to get people to take me serious again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be the top of that top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm gonna go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Nisha turns to walk out of the circle. Nisha, wait! The circle, I need to take it before you can stop her. Nisha steps out of the circle, and you can both hear the sobbing of the Fiddly Nibblies. Oh, are you? Suddenly the tornado of art supply starts flinging paint across the walls. Thunderclouds of glitter explodes. It rains charcoal and pastels. And you both manage to escape the art studio in one piece, though you are a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. I'm not getting my mural done for the festival. Nisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fiddly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. Talking's better than trying to, like, banish them. Ugh, I kind of don't want to go in there. Won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Valaria. I could use some company. Wanna sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin puts their head on your shoulder. I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half-knowledge of runes. Where can I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea! Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. It's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea is something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. How about a chill on the beach? Honestly, if it works for Anisha, and get out of this stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You and Devin walk to the beach. I love the smell of the ocean. My town is on the coast too, so it reminds me of home. Do you miss home? A little. I look forward to bringing my family to Flora someday. I think they'd like it here. Want to take a seat on the rocks over here? Sure. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something? Again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. Honestly, I experiment, but usually get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's a skill passed down to Von Teasels and finely tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experience Stefan Tiesel wishes, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question now. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There are so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write, and that's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different, and it's fun figuring out what people want, usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you. I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more, too. Music is the power to bring people together, and I want that music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians can help? Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough, and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival, and you'll be listening too. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want to stress you. I just don't want you to stress out about me is all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Valeria. Nisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. He's moved to the couch. We haven't lost him. The sun, yeah, creativity and optimism is exactly what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Yeah, so once you get the colors, you actually start getting other stuff, like see how it's the symbol for the sun? Alright, who's next? Talk to Jean. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk into Jean's house. Well, Jean? I'll go with Jean. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you've smelled before. You knock on the door and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You've never had... Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Okay. You take a bite. What is this? The melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. Are you a kitchen witch? Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. Want to learn how to make it? You teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove, and all Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning and churned the butter yourself. No, I purchased it from a farmer in another village, and the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. It can be the same with magic, you know? A simple spell is better than a more complex one depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? Maybe too well. Not that I did nothing, but... I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics. Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, did you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite. So I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review, but you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. It must be hard to be a creative with all that pressure. The sun? The sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take a note of that in my grimoire. Both of them. Seriously. The sun for both. Like, these two are so similar in some ways, and other people are so similar in others. Alright. You arrive at Jonas's house. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think that's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes at the door. Yes, it's smell time. More like smell time. Is all that cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. No, not so fast. First, you've got to tell me something. Who is it for? Hot people, obviously. Not even more specific. Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, well, maybe it's you. Yeah, well, you need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. You are? Well, yeah, I need a witch. Wing witch, obviously. Jeez. Right, a wing witch, and that's exactly what it does. And what exactly does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said that maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break. Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great. So I thought maybe you could use some more of those magic words again, even though they only kind of worked last time. But it's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so, Excuse me, I'm the best default witch there ever was. Yes, of course you are. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and beg? Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch Valaria, please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Great wing witch Valaria has a nice ring to it. You guess you could spare some magic words for Jonas again, but this is really worth your effort. Oh, great one. Very well, how about this? May you find love that is as loyal as true. Beauty wouldn't be bad too. Great, I feel all juiced up. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know. I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there, if you say so. What's wrong with the park? The parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as a pickup spot. But like, Jean runs the only restaurant bar thing here in town, and he'll just shove Madeleines in my face if I go there. He lets you eat them! Jealous. Maybe I can sneak you one. Fine, I'll come with you. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It's a nice day outside. How about that person? Or that one? Meh. Do you actually want to pick up hot people? Maybe hot people are overrated. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes out the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And the glittering! Ah, maybe someone else will pick it up who needs it. It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. Jonas, I think there's something in the Mel. On the other hand, she just burns. I remember this one time a big dog jumps out from the bush and fetches Jonas's charm. Hey, look, the golden retriever found a golden retriever. Miller, woof, doggy! What the heck is wrong with it? Aw, he just needs a brush and a bath is all. Woof. I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. Does Flora have an animal shelter? Eesh, sorry. No, of course, you don't want to go there. Of course not, buddy. Don't listen to the nasty witch. What are you gonna do then? Take him home? Yes. That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Woof, woof. Let's get going then. Just think, maybe him and Ramsey can be friends. A bird and a dog as friends? I'm sure that'll go well. What a great day. Let's get going. Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all? Boy-oh! The golden retriever man got the golden retriever dog. Dr. Ruth. Eesh, I'm a little nervous about seeing Ruth. That communication spell kind of went a little haywire, though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's office door. Yes? You enter the office. Hello. Hello, Valaria. I'm glad you're here. Is something wrong? That spell from the other day. Oh no. It made me act so strangely. I don't know what came over me. Suddenly everything just felt so ridiculous that I couldn't help but laugh. Yes, Mel and Jonas were a little immature, but I know I acted out of cruelty. Terrible, absolute terrible. I can't believe they still got the budget figured out. I'm the mayor. I shouldn't have acted that way. Hilaria, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I am falling apart. Maybe you shouldn't have put it in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. Or you're showing your true feelings. Who wants to deal with annoying, arguing siblings? True, but there are better ways to handle situations. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing, too. And then Nisha cooked dinner last night, and breakfast this morning. It's like everyone's treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what? It's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on, where I'm not the lady they all watch grow old and inept. I'll go on a grand adventure by myself, and when people see me traveling, they'll think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone, and then they'll find me so interesting and ask me all the places I've been, and they'll tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do it. Perhaps someday, but for now I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh no, don't trigger rubber with. Not that you shouldn't be mayor, it's just that if you want to do other things. All of what I just said is just a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though maybe with stay off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides in the library, where I could check out one and read it in Jean's cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. You should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by, Hilaria. I owe you for listening to all my old lady ramblings. Bye. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. It sounds like she really needs something new in her life. What Ouija are we getting? Mercury? It does seem like Ruth is struggling with communicating what she wants, if she even knows that herself, which Mercury is this symbol. Maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her. Yep, Mercury symbol. I should write that down in my grimoire. Yep, the Mercury symbol. Boop. That guy. Alright, last but not least, Mel. You enter Mel's office to find her sitting at her desk. Oh no, 70s lesbian! Eek, you don't sound that good. In Cosmopolitan said if you smell, you instantly improve your mood. I'm not sneezing for people, I'm sorry. I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing. But there are so many requests, demands, and favors. My schedule is already full to boot. But that's alright because we have Cosmopolitan says it's just part of exploring the quantum cycle, the interference between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial unfolding of synchronicity. Woo, head rush. Do you have that spell I requested? Yeah, sure. You sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, it's just stress. But if I create a positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof! Stress gone. Cold gone. Oof. I feel a little... Oh, here we go again. You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Mel, I really don't think you're okay. By not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the vision quest is to become one with it. This is even worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. What to do? I should light this incense. Light a match after match, but she just keeps dropping them. Why don't you let me do that? You take the matches and light the incense. Mel sticks her face in the smoke and inhales. Optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this sickness-induced craze. Incantations. It's the only way. No. Just leave her here. No. It's not fun to watch. It's mean. Yeah. They sort of caused this mess, but also let Mel get through it last time. Honestly, you don't have any better ideas. Alright, Mel, I need you to focus. We're gonna try incantations again to get you through all of this again. Yes, teach me your witchy ways. Repeat after me, just like you did last time. No more fear, and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Yes, it's possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us, but not without understanding on our side. That's right, I guess. But that doesn't mean incantation at all. I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. Those incenses are really clearing up my Now, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all our problems go away. Yes. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. Yes, just like that. But not that. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Okay, stop. Just look at me and repeat the following words. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine. Don't forget. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is... Don't forget the alignment of the stars is correct. So close. How should you navigate this cosmic stratosphere? Life form, look within and recreate yourself. I don't think I can do this, Mel. To embark on the journey is to become one with it. Today, science tells us that the essence of nature is peace. What do I do? Alright. That's right, Valeria. Keep it together. If anyone can lift Mel's mood enough to cure a cold, it's me. One more time, with passion. Mel, hear my words. No more fear, no more fret. Everything is fine. Don't... You're supposed to be. What's going on here? Maybe if I grind up these incense and snort them, they'll be more effective. Mel, no. Those incense are lit. The optimism, it burns. Look, I had it all under control, okay? Mel was about to have a major breakthrough, but... okay, fine. Mel has been spouting nonsense and I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? John puts his hand on Mel's head. Oh, it's my genie poo. Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? Mm-hmm. Yay! Before Jean and Mel walk out the door, Jean stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime not to know what to do. Jean carries Mel through the door and towards home. At least I tried. Like, honestly, you gotta remember, 9 times out of 10, they're just... incantations like that are just positive affirmations, so, like... they won't actually hurt anyone. Excellent. We're gonna try and get through Saturday and then probably take the following week to do the rest of it. Huh? You've got something for me today? I want to see it. Caca. Yes, I remember our agreement. 1 crow treat coming up. Now, let's see. Ooh, pretty. A jade egg. I don't want to know where this came from. I guess I'll keep this for something later. It'd be a waste not to. That's right, I have the purpley one now. I can put it there. This is the one I want for there. Someday. How we doing? Let's check with the 3-card spread. Alright. The past, sun, clarity, success, vitality, productivity, enthusiasm. The present, high priestess. The inner knowledge, inner knowing, intuition, introspection, dreams, and isolation. For the record, these are real. Like, this is the real tarot meaning behind these cards, which is actually super freaking cool. Future, strength, insights, handling intense emotion, enthusiasm, and courage. So, you know, the past is the clarity and productivity. The current is the introspection and intuition. And the future is the courage and handling intense emotions with enthusiasm. I like this little sun, it's cute. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. Caca! All our work is gonna pay off and then we're out of here. Caca! Here, let me write some invitations real quick. You grab some paper and a pen. Dear resident of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, the village witch Valaria von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. Caca! I can't wait. We'll finally be able to rest. I know just the tree I'll sleep under when we get home. I'm gonna finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. Caca! You have no orders today, which is unfortunate. I like doing the orders. But you still, I believe, have to check in on the people you did help. But first, gardening. Someone is behind me cleaning his peats. Oh. You arrive at the festival grounds. Oh, that's right, you kind of just skip completely over, which is super annoying. But that's okay. We can do this part. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. This is gonna go off without a hitch. Caw-caw. Time to get myself together. You walk over to everyone. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It's pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine. Perfectly fine. And see, Valaria's here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends, and thank you for joining me. I will solve all of your problems with a full moon ritual tonight. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. Caw-caw. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright, shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, a way to a successful festival, completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feel a little bit better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe you'll just take more time to work? That's right, it might take some time to work. You can't rush magic, but isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Nisha! No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Valaria has been messing with us this entire time. Just like she did with Coven Paladin. But I've been able to get my work done. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha's gonna tell you. Your beloved Avon Eslit from Coven Paladin is Valaria von Diesel. Wait, what? Valaria, is that true? It means all those rituals have backfired. Mel, And it's not just those rituals. It's all the magic she's done for us here, too. With all of Valaria boasting about her magic, don't you think having her... think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the late party. You are abnormally social. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten that Valaria's relaxation spell? You wanted to go shopping. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was out of it. But we acted like brats, so maybe we were exhausting? Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth act like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. Coco. I talked with the Madelines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She said she was possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Valaria helped me talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog! I thought I wanted a hot date, but I do love my dog. Psst, Ramsey. Oh, I think we should slowly sneak away. You try to tiptoe away before you can take even 3 steps? No. But I'm just stretching. You look at Ramsey, he looks at you. This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey and let him know it's been the good times. But you know when your gran hears about this, it's not just your training that'll come to an end. Did I really speak to the Madelines? You try to hold it in, but... Your only options explode. No, you didn't. It was me, Valaria, and I admit to everything. John, I wanted to eat those Madelines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash, and Mel... Yeah, I'm Avon Esset, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Coven Paladin to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches, and I never thought of the consequences of my actions, and more recently when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done, but I pushed it too far, and Nisha, I've never talked to spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here, Ruth. Yes, Valaria, I slipped something extra into your spells, don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seem like you needed the extra push, Devin. Kinda the same with you, except I used the runes, not really my specialty, but desperate times called for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas, what? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with, so for real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I just wanted people to think I was great. Though I wouldn't have messed up this bad if I were actually great. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here, but it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving, or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention, and that's the only way to accomplish things that we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but how many of us asked for your magic expecting it to solve all our problems immediately? Or asked Valaria to even do more than we originally asked? Everyone remains silent. I don't say this to excuse Valaria's actions. However, Valaria is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work. Instead of facing our problems as a community, we just use magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left us too. That's why Flora is just the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so Gran, that's great. Nisha, I should have said this ages ago and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Not to ruin the mood, but who will be mayor? Mel, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. But, wow, that means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Nisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather just work together with local musicians and bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know, the special talent you have for reaching into people's souls and tearing them out. Yeah. Well, your music can also reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together! Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Madeleines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. Since everyone's making confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess, but I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easy for all of us, so, yeah. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say? They look around, see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted? Did you plan for this? Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think Margie, your Gran, did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You'll make your way home. Caca! Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Did you think what Ruth said about Graham is right? Caca? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching me methods have always been a little different, but it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. Wonder if I can still go to the village. No. Damn. Mad. I was trying to go to bed, but apparently it wouldn't let me click bed. Yes, I can end the day. Do. Ta-da! Alright. However, because I do want to do the second week, I'm gonna talk to Ramsey, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up stream. Is it crystal time? One crow treat coming up. Caca! What did you find this time? Ooh! Yep, Celestine. It's one of my favorites, such a nice shade of blue. Gran would like this one too. I'll have to show it to her when we see her again. For now, though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. We can put this guy down. And I don't think we have access to the selenite yet, but that is super cute there. And we're going to do a quick spread just to kind of see, because this is all... Actually, we're going to do... Yeah, we'll do a full 4 card. Because we're looking at the halfway point of the physical, emotional, logical, and spiritual elements of this situation. So let's try to get a midpoint read. Alright. So physically, inspiration, hope, renewal, and cleansing of new ideals. I'm here for that. Emotional, the inner self, instability and unconsciousness with a disillusionment, Hierophant. The teacher or mentor, again, guidance systems, tradition, and conformity, which is the logical side of things. And the spiritual, instincts, handling intense emotion, enthusiasm, and courage. So physically, there's the hope and renewal of cleansing of, self and the new ideas. With the emotional disillusionment and instability of the need for change, and the logical understanding that one should try to actually be a better listener when it comes to teaching and mentoring and guidance and tradition, because yes, she's trying to help and she is making somewhat good suggestions, but she really needs to kind of look into herself. With the spiritual, relying specifically on one's instincts, the intense emotions, the enthusiasm and courage that comes with this sort of stuff. I want to see if I want to change up the potion. Yeah. Change it out every now and then. Make it look cute. However, this is where I'm going to sit. I'm going to call it for the most part. And I thank people for joining us here today at Café Con Flora. I know we're ending stream a few minutes early, but I really kind of wanted to split this into 2 streams so people can just kind of deal. Sorry. I will be back tomorrow with the Sims 4 Norse Gods Generation Challenge at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Announcements will be going out before that, and I look forward to anyone who chooses to join me there. Wednesday, I get to tour venues for a celebration of life stuff. And Thursday, I will be building 3 out of 6 of the apartments that we had started. So for the end of the stream, I'm going to read some affirmations because I forgot to during the stream, and I want to get some of these out to people. So, bad days do not erase your progress. It's okay to disappoint people sometimes. You can't control their expectations, and being disappointing doesn't make you a failure or unworthy of kindness. It is good that you are taking up space in the world today, and it is good that you are here. We're going to make it through, okay? One way or another. Here's a friendly reminder that the negative voice in your head is not you, and you are actually really quite wonderful, because you are. Everyone grows at their own rate, and try to have patience with your progress. You are handling these difficulties remarkably well. It may not be very soon, but your efforts will pay off. I rarely feel safe, and I rarely feel capable, but I can still do hard things. So you remind yourself of that. Just because you don't feel capable, or sometimes you may not always feel safe, you can still do the hard things you need to. You deserve credit for every difficult day you've conquered. Treat yourself to that cookie if you can. It's never too late for a new start. You are worth looking after. Please don't dwell on painful things while you're already feeling down. I need to remember this one for myself sometimes. That it's okay that people want to look after me. Here's one for everyone today. You don't need to be perfect today. The bird says you don't need to be perfect today. You don't need to be perfect to be lovable, and you don't even need to get close. Frogs. Frogs, frogs. You will find joy again. Healing takes its own time. As someone who has recently lost their father, healing does take time. Even if you didn't realize you were going to have to heal from something. You are worth taking care of. Plus, little red panda, come on. Hey, no bad vibes needed. You are confident, you are capable, and you got this. Got it? Just get through today, and tomorrow might be better. If your day is busy, if it is headache-inducing, if you have spilled the 4th latte on you, if you're a barista, tomorrow could be better. Maybe it's your day off. Maybe everything goes right. Maybe the fax machine doesn't make that weird noise this time. You don't need to solve all of your problems today. It is just enough to make it through. Also, fluffy dinosaur, who doesn't love a fluffy dinosaur? Fluffy baby. You deserve kindness today, most especially from yourself. Stop being unkind to yourself. No negativity, no negativeness. And last but not least for today, I may not be able to face my entire life, but I can handle today. If I can handle today, you can handle today. And if we can handle today, then we will be fine together. Let's see if there's anyone I'm following who I can raid on Twitch at least. Look at that. We have Super Sama with Monday Meep Day. They're playing Fallout 4, which is definitely not as cozy cottage as mine, but let's have some fun with a raid for my stream viewers. And I thank you all for joining us today here. And I'll see you tomorrow.